Folks coming in here, there's seats over here on stage right. If you're looking for a seat, there's lots of seats there. Everyone else, please stand if you're able and give one warm round of applause to the graduating class of 2025. All right, you may be seated. Yeah, in a second. Okay. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Ji Ayanu, welcome. We are going to, my name is Daniel McDonald. It is my pleasure to be emceeing and hosting this fantastic group and all of you folks who are here to celebrate them. Thank you for being here. We are going to be welcoming up to the stage Mandeep Kaur, who is a member of the graduating class. How's my volume in the back there? We're good? We're good? Excellent. Mandeep Kaur, who is a member of the graduating class, to do our land acknowledgement. So Mandeep, if you could come on up, please. Oh, you're already here.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Good afternoon, board members, parents, teachers, and administration and fellow graduates. Before we start this convocation ceremony, we wanted to acknowledge that the lands we work, play, and learn on are the traditional and unceded territories of the Katsi, Kwantlen, Samiamu, Kakite, Coquitlam, Tawasin, and other Coast Salish nations. Territorial acknowledgement is the first vital step on the way to improve relationships with the First Peoples, as it recognizes the nations whose territories we reside on. The First Peoples of what we now call Canada have been tirelessly advocating for recognition of their historical and ongoing presence, steadfast commitment to preserving their traditions and languages, and unbreakable connection to the land. Despite a history of colonization, displacement, and marginalization, they have remained resilient, which is an example of the human strength, of the human spirit, and the power of culture. Territorial acknowledgement is not only important to appreciate the unceded territories of the First Nations, but it is also significant in giving respect to their cultures and traditions. By incorporating territorial acknowledgements in our daily lives and practices, we can begin to build a more equitable future for all people and work towards reconciliation. As we celebrate this significant milestone in our lives, let us remember the Indigenous peoples who have shaped this land and continue to contribute to the fabric of our society. May their resilience and wisdom inspire us to embrace diversity, foster inclusivity, and strive for a future where an individual is respected and valued. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2025.
Okay, so to begin, I'm going to be asking you to stand again if you're able. We will be starting with the Sikh and Canadian national anthems. Our graduating Kirtan team here will be leading the singing for the Sikh national anthem, and they will also be leading the singing for O Canada. The team members are Kushdeep Kaur Sarao, Ramjot Singh Malik, Mandeep Kaur, Tudmeet Kaur Behol. So if we could please stand if you're able.
देह शिवा बर मोहे है शुभ कर मनते कब हूँ न डरो शुभ कर मनते कब हूँ न डरो और सो जब जाए लड़ो निश्चय कर अपनी जीत करो निश्चय कर अपनी जीत करो देह विचरो जब आग की और निधान बने अधीरन मैं तुम जूझ मरो अधीरन मैं तुम जूझ मरो गगन मामा बाजो पर्यो निशान खाओ खेत मांडियो सूरमा अब जूझन को दाओ अब जूझन को दाओ सूरा सो पहचानिए जो लड़े दीन के हेत पोजा पोजा काट मरे कबू न छाड़े खेत कबू न छाड़े खेत जो तो प्रेम खिलन का जाओ से तरी गली मेरी आवत मार्ग पैर तरी जाए से दीजा कान की जाए से दीजा कान की जाए पहला मन कबूल जीवन की छड़े आस हो सबना की रेन का तो आओ हमारे पास तो आओ हमारे पास बोले सोनहार साथ श्री अकाल बोले सोनहार साथ श्री अकाल देह शिवा पर मोहे है शुभ कार्य मानते कब हूँ न डरो शुभ कार्य मानते कब हूँ न डरो और सो जब जाए लड़ो निश्चय कर अपनी जीत करो निश्चय कर अपनी जीत करो देह शिवा बर मोहे है देह शिवा बर मोहे है देह शिवा बर मोहे है बोले सोनहार साथ श्री अकाल बोले सोनहार साथ श्री अकाल साथ श्री अकाल साथ श्री अकाल
Thank you. You may be seated. Folks just coming in, there are seats over here, stage right, your left. If you're looking for seats, there are plenty over there. Okay, on behalf of my colleagues and friends, thank you, folks, for being here to celebrate this fantastic and eclectic graduating class of 2025. We are going to get started with the program here pretty quick. You'll be seeing your sons or daughters crossing, your friends, your brothers, your sisters crossing the stage here. We have a few words and some folks who are going to come up and speak beforehand. And just on behalf of my colleagues and friends, I get the honor to sort of say a few words here for these guys. And I think that I wanted to talk about directions today. And one of the most important jobs that we are tasked with as educators is to give direction. And direction is a funny thing, but humans are inherently oriented towards it. The human brain has these special neurons called place cells, Dr. Jones could tell you about this, and grid cells that help you understand where you are and where you're going. Now, these cells fire in patterns that create mental mind maps of your surroundings. So when you're lost in the woods and you don't know where you're going or which way's out, and that little voice in your head is telling you, go that way, listen to it. That's instinctual. But a sense of direction is something that can be trained as well. Studies show that scouring maps, navigating unfamiliar places like the mall or the library being an extremely unfamiliar place for some of these folks, or even playing video games like Minecraft, sorry parents, it's true, can help develop those spatial awareness and navigation skills. Miss Mullock herself can actually attest to how her sense of direction has consistently been trained by years of receiving directions on how and where to drive from her dear husband, Mr. Mullock. But you know who else can help with direction? We can. Teachers can. And this group gave us a lot of practice on that. So let's take Jipnoorkor, for instance. There have been many instances in which Miss Chandra and I have been tasked with giving her a sense of direction as it pertains to timing. Apparently the term due date is more of a suggestion. And what about Samit Grewal? Despite being a fantastic soccer player, an assistant soccer coach, and an absolute joy to interact with in the hallways, there were many times where she required gentle guidance in the direction of her classroom, sometimes multiple minutes after the second bell had rung. Then there's Jasarian Dillon, who needs directions towards finding a winning soccer team to cheer for. Gurdev Singh, who needs his directions to the gym. It's that way, bro. It's right over there. Charan Kamal Saran and I, we both need directions to find a better hockey team to cheer for, because if there's anything we can agree on from our hours of hockey chat, it is the utter misery that comes with being a Canucks fan. Yeah, I don't know if that's woo-worthy, but yeah. And Sharanveer Bajwa, well, I think he eventually found his way to the classroom. Eventually. I guess what I'm saying is one of the greatest things about being a teacher is being entrusted with giving these directions. And the parents here, the administrative staff with me here, the kids themselves, you guys trust that the directions that we're giving are the right ones and that we're doing them with proper intent. And, we appreciate that. That's not lost on us. We all take that responsibility very seriously. And so on this most forward-thinking of days, I have one more direction to give, and that's a simple call, which is for you guys to be curious. Lewis Carroll, who wrote Alice in Wonderland and a few other things, said, if you don't know where you want to go, then it doesn't matter which path you take. So don't let your futures just happen to you. Go out there and be dynamic and eager participants in your futures and in your everyday lives. Take that hike, climb that mountain, say it's okay. Write that book, call that friend, apply for that job. And as cliche as it sounds, the only way to get where you want to go is to lean into that part of your brain that is inherently geared towards inside your head, telling you to wake up earlier, to work a little harder on that assignment, to trust God or your sister or your teacher or whomever. Trust that. It's your brain guiding you out of the woods. It's your compass, so trust it. And I guess if you're ever really lost, it helps to have one of these. Right, Grammaire? She knows what I'm getting at with that one. Anyway, we wish you all the very best of luck, and on behalf of my colleagues and the administrative staff and everyone here at the school, congratulations to our graduating class of 2025. Okay, so moving on with the program, Ms. Mullock usually does our welcome, but as you see, she's not here with me on stage at the moment. We thought that we would bestow that honor onto one of our students here today, and so I am happy to call Kushdeep Kaur Sarao onto stage to start us off with opening remarks.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Shri Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Dear parents, respected teachers, administration and board members, honorable guests, and my fellow graduates, I hope you're feeling fantastic in this blessed afternoon because today is a long-awaited day for many. Welcome everyone to the convocation ceremony of the graduating class of 2025. Round of applause. There is a proverb from the ancient times that says, all the flowers of all the tomorrows are in the seeds of today. 5 years ago, when fate brought us together, we planted a seed in the soil of Khalsa Secondary School, a seed of hope and ambition. On the grounds of this school, we lived through precious memories that added color to our young hearts, as if the universe orchestrated a series of extraordinary events that continued on for 5 whole years. When we were fresh out of elementary school, our clueless selves stumbled through strange hallways, asking for directions, rushing to classes when Uncle Ji spotted us roaming around the corridors, and memories attending Gurdwara classes with Mr. Mahinder Pal Singh. We crossed each other's paths, not knowing the friendships that would lay ahead of us. Eventually, we settled in, and we set on a journey of self-discovery. Our grade produced a diversity of excellent athletes, creative artists, inspiring scholars, amazing kirtan players, and dedicated leaders. As the years passed by, one then the other, more of us joined the 2025 cohort. We endured through our educational trials, from coming to write AP Physics practice exams during spring break for Mr. Galatti's class, to surviving school with sleep deprivation. Yet here we are, all despite that, sitting together, looking smart in our grad gowns. Under the sheltered grounds of Khalsa Secondary School, we flourished under the guidance of our teachers, the warmth of our peers, and the love and support of our parents. Throughout these miraculous 5 years, we did not just learn from books. We inherited the wisdom of our teachers, connected with our cultural and spiritual roots, and learned lessons of integrity, compassion, and respect from our parents. The values bestowed on us by the school and our families nourished the seeds we once planted into a fragrant garden of flowers. Thank you to all the teachers and staff who go out and beyond to bring out the best version of us. Thank you to the parent of each and every graduate who make unseen sacrifices so that their children can flourish one day. Today we stand in this limelight illuminated by all your efforts. Dear class of 2025, congratulations. Today marks the end of one journey and the beginning of another. Today's ceremony goes far beyond speeches and traditions. It is a living story unfolding right before us. And as we proceed into the ceremony, I invite everybody to sit back, relax, and enjoy the special occasion. Hopefully, we don't see many grads tripping today. Lastly, smile, maybe even tear up a little bit. Take a lot of pictures as we admire the garden we have built over these 5 special years. Thank you.
Turning off and on mics a lot. Okay, so thank you, Kushdeep. Now, one of the main goals at Khalsa School is to ensure that the student's mother tongue, Punjabi, is preserved. Punjabi is obviously such an integral part of Sikh culture, and knowing Punjabi allows students to better understand and interpret the Guru's teachings. Now, one of our graduates, Sharnveer Singh Bajwa, has a few words to share with you folks in Punjabi. So I invite Sharnveer to the stage.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਮਾਨਯੋਗ ਪ੍ਰਿੰਸੀਪਲ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਬੋਰਡ ਮੈਂਬਰ ਸਾਹਿਬਾਨ ਸਕੂਲ ਸਟਾਫ ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਮਹਿਮਾਨ ਅਤੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਪਿਆਰੇ ਵਿਦਿਆਰਥੀ ਸਾਥੀਓ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਸਾਡੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਸ਼ਰੀਕ ਹੋਣ ਲਈ ਦਿਲੋਂ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਕਰਦਾ ਹਾਂ ਇੰਜ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਹਾਈ ਸਕੂਲ ਹਲੇ ਕੱਲ੍ਹ ਹੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੋਵੇ ਪਰ ਅੱਜ ਜਾਣ ਦਾ ਸਮਾਂ ਵੀ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ 5 ਸਾਲ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਆਏ ਸੀ ਤਾਂ ਕਾਫੀ ਡਰੇ ਹੋਏ ਸੀ, ਪਰ ਸਾਡਾ ਉਹ ਡਰ ਜਲਦੀ ਹੀ ਖਤਮ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸਕੂਲ ਨੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇੰਨਾ ਪਿਆਰ, ਸਹਿਯੋਗ ਅਤੇ ਸਹੂਲਤਾਂ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਲਦੀ ਹੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਦੇ ਹੋ ਗਏ। ਸਕੂਲ ਪ੍ਰਸ਼ਾਸਨ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਕਾਫੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤਾਂ 1-2 ਦਿਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਦਾ ਹੱਲ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤੀ, ਜਿਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਲਦੀ ਹੀ ਸਕੂਲ ਦੇ ਹਾਰੀ ਹੋ ਗਏ। ਸਾਡੇ ਅਧਿਆਪਕ ਸਾਹਿਬਾਨ ਨੇ ਕਲਾਸਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸੁਖਾਵਾ ਮਹਿਸੂਸ ਕਰਵਾਇਆ ਅਤੇ ਸਾਡਾ ਇਹ ਸਫ਼ਰ ਅਪੁੱਲ ਬਣਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ। ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪੜ੍ਹਾਉਂਦੇ ਹੋਏ ਜੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਮਰਪਣ ਅਤੇ ਧੀਰਜ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦਿਖਾਇਆ ਹੈ, ਮੈਂ ਉਸ ਲਈ ਸਾਰੇ ਅਧਿਆਪਕਾਂ ਦਾ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ। ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਅਧਿਆਪਕਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਸਿਰਫ ਪਾਠ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਿੱਖੇ, ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਕੁਝ ਸਿੱਖਿਆ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਤੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਜੀਣੀ ਉਹ ਸਿੱਖਿਆ। ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਸਿੱਖਿਆ ਵੀ ਜੀਵਨ ਦੇ ਸੱਚ, ਸਿਧਾਂਤ ਅਤੇ ਸੰਘਰਸ਼ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਅਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਹਮਣਾ ਕਰਨਾ। ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਸ਼ਰਾਰਤਾਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਇੱਕ ਮਿੱਠੀ ਯਾਦ ਬਣ ਕੇ ਰਹਿਣਗੀਆਂ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਚੋਰੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਟੀਚਰਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਫੋਨਾਂ 'ਤੇ ਗੇਮਾਂ ਖੇਡਦੇ ਜਾਂ TV ਦੇਖਦੇ ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਆਪਣੇ ਦੋਸਤਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ। ਸਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਕਈ ਯਾਦਾਂ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਯੂਨੀਫਾਰਮ ਚੈਕਿੰਗ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਸੁਣਦੇ ਹੀ ਫਟਾਫਟ ਵਾਸ਼ਰੂਮ 'ਚ ਭੱਜ ਕੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਪੱਗਾਂ ਬੰਨ੍ਹਣ ਚੱਲ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਸੀ ਵੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਟਰਬਲ 'ਚ ਨਾ ਆ ਜਾਈਏ। ਕਈ ਜਾਣੇ ਪੱਗਾਂ ਬੰਨ੍ਹਦੇ ਸੀ, ਕਈ ਜਾਣੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਯੂਨੀਫਾਰਮ ਪਾਉਣ ਚੱਲ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਸੀ, ਪਰ ਸਭ ਫਿਰ ਵੀ ਹਾਸੇ ਮਜ਼ਾਕ 'ਚ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਵੀ ਚਲੋ ਯੂਨੀਫਾਰਮ ਚੈੱਕ ਹੋਣ ਲੱਗੀ ਹੈ। ਮੈਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਦਾ ਵੀ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਕਰਦਾ ਹਾਂ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਸਾਡਾ ਸਾਥ ਦਿੱਤਾ, ਸਾਡਾ ਹੌਸਲਾ ਵਧਾਇਆ ਅਤੇ ਹਰ ਮੌਕੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਖੜ੍ਹੇ ਰਹੇ। ਗ੍ਰੈਜੂਏਸ਼ਨ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਯਾਦਾਂ ਆਈਆਂ ਜੋ ਯਾਦ ਆਉਣਗੀਆਂ, ਪਰ ਖਾਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਾ ਜਾਣਾ ਅਤੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਬਹਿ ਕੇ ਦੋਸਤਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਕਥਾ ਸੁਣਨਾ, ਕੀਰਤਨ ਸੁਣਨਾ ਅਤੇ ਖਾਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਲੰਗਰ ਖਾਣਾ ਇੱਕ ਬਹੁਤ ਮੇਰੇ ਲਈ ਅਨੋਖੀ ਯਾਦ ਰਹੇਗੀ। ਪਰ ਇਕੱਲਾ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰੇ ਨਹੀਂ, ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਕਿ ਮਿਸਟਰ ਗੁਲਾਟੀ ਦੀ ਕਲਾਸ ਵੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਯਾਦ ਰਹੇਗੀ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਰੋਜ਼ ਕੁਛ ਨਾ ਕੁਛ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦਾ ਕਰ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਸੀ ਵੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਕਲਾਸ ਯਾਦ ਰਹੇ ਅਤੇ ਸਾਡਾ ਮਨੋਰੰਜਨ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਰਹੇ। ਮੈਨੂੰ ਉਮੀਦ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੱਡੇ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਇਹੋ ਸਕੂਲ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਭੁੱਲੋਗੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਅਤੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਇਹੋ ਟਾਈਮ ਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖੋਗੇ। ਮੈਨੂੰ ਆਸ ਆ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਭਵਿੱਖ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰ ਫੇਰ ਮਿਲਾਂਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਵਾਪਰੀਆਂ ਘਟਨਾਵਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਦੂਜੇ ਨਾਲ ਫੇਰ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰ ਸਾਂਝੀਆਂ ਕਰ ਸਕੀਏ। ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਅੱਗੇ ਵਧਦੇ ਹੋਏ ਮੈਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੈਂ ਹਵੇਲਾ ਬੋਲਣ ਲੱਗਾ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਿਓ। ਵਿਛੋੜਾ ਅੱਜ ਦਾ ਸੱਚ ਹੈ, ਪਰ ਕੱਲ੍ਹ ਨਵੀਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂਆਤ ਹੋਵੇਗੀ। ਤੂੰ ਚਮਕਾਏਗਾ ਇੱਕ ਨਵੇਂ ਅਸਮਾਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਸੁਪਨੇ ਵੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸਲਾਮ ਕਰਨਗੇ। ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਸਿਰਫ ਇੱਕ ਨਵੀਂ ਉਡਾਨ ਦੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂਆਤ ਹੈ। ਜੋ ਮੁੜ ਕੇ ਮਿਲਦੇ ਨੇ ਉਹੀ ਸੱਚੇ ਸਾਥੀ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ। ਧੰਨਵਾਦ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
Thank you, Sharnveer. Tanval. Now, our Board of Trustees are always present to guide us, to support us, and to mentor us. We see them throughout the schools volunteering their time, which is what this job is. This is a volunteer job. These are not paid positions, and they are here all the time helping out with various events and various functions that the schools run. Mr. Hudson Singh Gill, who was also principal of our Khalsa School Newton campus, prior to being on the board here, is with us today, and he will be sharing a few words with parents, teachers, and administration. Sir?
Dear graduates, parents, guests, school staff, administration, society president, and my fellow colleagues, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। Khalsa boys and girls, today at the occasion of graduation ceremony, and on behalf of the Satnam Education Society, I am pleased to congratulate you and your parents. We are proud of your distinguished class. We understand that you are leaving with sweet and deep memories after staying more than 10 to 12 years in different schools and in different levels of studies. We will always remember your achievements, honor rolls, and great participation in school and away from school. Now that most of you are going for higher studies, making choices of your future careers, we see engineers, doctors, businessmen, politicians, architects, and community leaders in your wise heads. A large number of you are already chosen the colleges and universities. That is so nice of you. Respected audience, I am pleased to share with you that our graduates have been offered lots of scholarships by the universities and colleges. Out of 96 graduating students, 72 have already opted for higher studies, and that is 75% of the graduating staff. The total number of scholarships offered are worth $200,000. Let me give you the detail. 32 of them are going to Simon Fraser University, 13 going to University of British Columbia, 7 University to Victoria, 6 Quentin College University, 5 of them BC College of Institute Technology, and there are some others joining Douglas College, Langra College, Brazil Valley University, Visual College of Arts, Justice, and still many more. Special recognition is given by the Khalsa Credit Union, offering $22,500. As compared to public school graduation, it is 88%, whereas Khalsa graduation class has 95 and ever since every higher percentage. Graduates, remember two things in your life. Time and opportunity are always important, but it is also for sure during your lifetime we get opportunities once, twice, and even third time. When you are smart enough, definitely you will get first opportunity and you will be lucky enough. But if by any chance you are unable to avail this opportunity, that is not the end of the world. One day you will come across second chance. In Canada, chances are way more than elsewhere. But here again, you should know how serious you are and how you are trying to get your adjustment. Dear graduates, I have two more tips for your building career. Try not to be lost in a crowd, but try to lead the crowd. Rather become a leader, a friend, and their guide. Secondly, success is more close to your working style. I mean, working above average. You have so much time to fulfill your dreams. So the sooner you organize yourself and line up everything, the better it would be. One more suggestion, optimistic attitude. People are always successful in their targets. So dear graduates, always best utilize your valuable and priceless time. In Khalsa schools, our goal is always to plan the future of the students, and it depends how well the students learn. You are our ambassadors. You are the image of Khalsa School. Whenever in future you find some moments, please pay a visit to these Vidya Mandars. In the end, prayers, hopes, and best wishes are always with you. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much for your patient hearing. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Thank you, Mr. Gill. We are pleased today to have the Right Honourable MLA, Ms. Amna Shah, to deliver an address to our graduating class. MLA Shah has called Surrey home for over 20 years. She started off working in the Ministry of Housing in order to move forward affordable housing policies and projects within the region. She's a dedicated volunteer at the Surrey Food Bank and is now on the Surrey Food Bank's Board of Directors. As the MLA for Surrey City Centre, she works tirelessly to better the lives of people in BC. We appreciate the compassion, the empathy, the kindness that Ms. Shah demonstrates and the work she does every day, and she is going to share some words with us here today. So please greet her.
Good afternoon, everybody, and good afternoon to the graduating class of Khalsa Secondary School 2025. I'm Amna Shah, I'm the MLA for Surrey City Centre and the Parliamentary Secretary for Mental Health and Addictions, and I'm so pleased to be here today with you to celebrate our amazing students who are going to be the future of this province. And just hearing some of the stats there, I know that we are in very, very good hands with you. Now, before I begin, I just want to make a request to the graduating class. If you've not had a chance yet today, before the day ends, please sincerely thank your parents and your teachers for all of the guidance and advice and direction that they've provided to you in the last 5 years. I know that as a growing individual, sometimes you seek guidance from these very sources. And I will say, as I've grown up over the years, sometimes it's quite daunting for them as well when they think about how to best guide you towards your future. So please do thank them before the day ends here today. Now, this is not the end of your journey. This is actually just the beginning. And as you sit here in your grad gowns, you're not just celebrating the completion of high school, you're celebrating the completion of the challenges that you've overcome, overcoming the doubts that you may have had, the challenges that you faced, and celebrating the growth that has shaped you into who you are today. Now, I know that when you walked into high school, and some of you may know this very well, you were unsure. You didn't know maybe where you were going, you didn't know where your class was, you didn't know who your teachers were. You maybe have doubted what you were doing at times, but you persevered. And that was your resilience that really shone through. And you learned lessons not only from the textbooks, but from the experiences that you've had with each other, the learnings that you've gotten from your teachers, the values, and really, most importantly, the building of the compassion and the love that you have, not just for your family, your loved ones, your friends, but also for your community. And you know what? There are times that may have been hard, but you picked yourselves up. And I know that all of us in this room have been a testament to your incredible growth and your incredible journey. And so as you move into college, university, and all of the various endeavors that you hope to accomplish in the future, I hope you'll remember that the doubt doesn't end. The challenges don't end. Maybe the mistakes, maybe you'll make mistakes, but the important thing is that you get your head in the right space and that you move forward along with the support of your friends, your loved ones, your family, and that you're giving back to all of them and to your community as well. Now, you are the Khalsa Lions, and I hope that you'll never forget that. And being a Khalsa Lion means living your life with integrity, living your life with compassion, seva, love for others. I know that you've demonstrated that over the last few years, and I'm confident that you are going to be the leaders of our future that demonstrate that in your everyday lives. And so I want you to know that on behalf of the government of British Columbia, we are so looking forward to you leading our province one day. And I remember I was in your shoes at one point in my secondary school in my graduating class, thinking to myself about the realm of possibilities that lie ahead of me. And I can tell you one thing, I did not know that me becoming an MLA one day, me being the Parliamentary Secretary of Mental Health and Addictions was a possibility. But I never shut my mind off to that. I never shut my mind off to that possibility. So know that there will be surprises along the way in your future, and I hope that you will embrace that with strength and with integrity. So thank you so much for having me. Parents, I hope you're very proud of your students here, so please give them a big round of applause, and thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Honorable MLA Shaw. We are very excited about this next portion of the program. So you will hear time and again in ceremonies like this, and we have said time and again in ceremonies like this, that we look forward to when our graduates can share their future successes with us and tell us about their journeys and about their experiences. And we are always excited to share those successes with you guys. And recently, I mean, there's always successes every year, and there's always students who come back and share fantastic stories with us. But recently, 3 alumni from Khalsa Secondary School were recognized specifically by the Surrey Board of Trade for being amongst the top 25 under 25 years old, a category I am no longer eligible for and have not been for some time. So could we call up Dr. Jones? There he is. Okay, fantastic. To help present these awards. He has taught all of these fantastic young ladies. Now, what this is, the Surrey Board of Trade recognizes businesses and community-minded people under 25 working in a business capacity or on a community-related project in Surrey or White Rock. The recipients are annually recognized as role models for their community, which is, it's great to hear our grads be awarded for something like that. Being role models is something we always ask them to try and be, and so it's great to see outside acknowledgement that that is exactly what they're being. And so it is my pleasure to call up to the stage a few of our past graduates. Please give a round of applause for Navpreet Kaur Boyle, Navtej Kaur Kung, and Gurleen Kaur Sran. Can I also ask Komaljit Singh Kocher up to the stage to help present these awards? So we'll start with Nav. Well, you're both Nav, but we'll start with Miss Boyle. Miss Boyle graduated from Khalsa Secondary in 2019, and immediately she was recognized for her work with the MISL Hoops, which is a nonprofit organization that empowers Punjabi Sikh athletes through sports-centered community engagement and policy advocacy. Her leadership extends to roles with the World Sikh Organization of Canada and the Sikh Heritage Society of British Columbia. Nav earned her BA from UBC in political science with distinction. She currently works in the federal government and is aspiring towards a career in law and international affairs. We also see her here from time to time visiting us and sharing some really cool stories. So Nav, congratulations. Navtej Khan graduated from Khalsa Secondary in 2020 and was recognized for her work with the Youth Health Literacy Network. She is the founder and executive director of that same organization, the Youth Health Literacy Network. This is a nonprofit empowering youth through workshops, forums, and social media to make empowered and engaged decisions. Under her leadership, this organization has reached over 1,000 participants by 2024. And she has received the City of Surrey Certificate of Recognition. That's a mouthful. Navtej has collaborated with groups like PICS and ICON to promote culturally relevant health education in the South Asian community. She graduated in 2024 with a Bachelor's of Medical Laboratory Science from UBC, and we congratulate Navtej on her fantastic achievement. And Gurleen Korsran, and I remember it like it was yesterday, graduated as valedictorian from Khalsa Secondary School in 2023. She was recognized for her work as the co-founder and vice president of BC's Childhood Cancer Society, which is a nonprofit supporting children with cancer by raising funds and providing essential resources in the community. Since 2021, while she was at Khalsa Secondary, she has led numerous community projects, including donating gift bags, wigs, educational kits, and back-to-school supplies. She's received multiple accolades since graduating, including the Seva Award, the Canadian Federation of Fiji Organizations Scholarship, and a Youth Volunteer Honorable Mention. Gurleen is a second-year political science student at UBC. She remains committed to advocacy, academic excellence, and improving the lives of children and families in need, and I am very proud to congratulate Gurleen on her award. So we're very grateful to have them here with us, all three of these alumni who have gone out of their way to serve others, to inspire others, and to make a difference for the world. So thank you, ladies. One more round of applause, please, for them. Okay, deep breaths. This is the moment now that you've been waiting for. You guys, your walk across the stage. So what we're going to do is, when we have them sitting in reverse alphabetical order, we are going to have them line up, and they're going to be called up alphabetically. Don't worry, stay in your seats for now. We're going to get going on this pretty quick. We're going to have teachers reading grad bios, teachers who are coming up to the back here. Now, as we're going along here, we're going to be recognizing each student for the awards that they receive. So many students are going to be receiving subject awards, as well as awards for a variety of different initiatives and things like that that are run through the school or through initiatives that are adjacent to the school. For the third year in a row, the students here have been awarded, well, the students who have been at Khalsa schools since kindergarten are actually going to be awarded a scholarship of $100, which is sponsored personally by our board chair, Mrs. Raminder Kaur Malik. So we appreciate our students and our parents who are with us for the whole ride, right, all the way from kindergarten through to grade 12, and we love acknowledging that. So I am going to surrender the stage here to my friend Ms. Chima, as well as to Mr. Daljot Singh. Mr. Daljot Singh will be reading the names of the graduates to make sure that they're read properly. Not that Ms. Chima couldn't do that as well, I'm sure she could. And then Ms. Chima will be reading out the biographies and the awards. So, folks, here we go.
Everyone get your cameras ready as your grads cross.
Ekjot Kaur Atwal.
Ekjot Kaur would like to thank her family and friends and teachers for their constant support and encouragement throughout her high school journey. She'll miss the memories and people that made this journey special. After graduation, she plans to pursue nursing and is excited for what's ahead. Ekjot will receive the following awards. She'll receive $100 for the Fitness and Conditioning Award, $100 for being the top female Gatka player of Khalsa Secondary of 2025, and $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12. Congratulations, Ekjot.
Navroop Kaur Atwal.
Navroop Kaur will be attending Simon Fraser University to pursue a Bachelor of Arts in Education, aiming for a career in teaching. Navroop's success comes from her faith in God and the support she has received from her family. She is extremely grateful for all those people who believed in her, especially her dad, who ensured he was always there for her when she needed a hand. Navroop also sincerely thanks all of her teachers for improving her learning experience, particularly Ms. Verdach, who guided her through each step and never doubted her. Lastly, Navroop would love to thank all her friends for making school a much better place and for all the love and support. Navroop will be receiving the following awards. She will receive $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12. Congratulations, Navroop.
Kavanpreet Kaur Badesha.
Covenpreet Kaur is incredibly thankful for all the love and support of her family and friends who have made these past years so meaningful and memorable. Their support, their encouragement, and faith in her have not only defined her high school journey, but also played an important role in who has become. Kavanpreet will be attending SFU to study psychology with the goal of becoming a counselor. She is passionate about helping others and hopes to create a safe space where people feel heard, understood, and supported. As she begins this next chapter in her life, she carries the lessons, memories, and love from high school with her. Kavanpreet will be receiving $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12. Congratulations, Kavanpreet.
Ashleen Bajwa.
Ashleen Bajwa is proud to be graduating with the class of 2025 from Khalsa Secondary. She has made lasting memories and friendships that will stay with her for the years to come. After graduation, Ashleen plans to attend University of British Columbia to study Bachelor's of Science, with the goal of becoming a doctor. She would like to thank her teachers, family, friends for their support and encouragement throughout the years. Ashleen will be receiving $100 for the Most Progress in Santhya of 2025, and she will also receive $100 for Student Leadership Grad Council, which is sponsored by Papa Plumbing. Congratulations, Ashleen.
Sharnveer Bajwa.
Sharnveer would like to thank his parents for supporting him and always being there when he needed them. He would also like to thank all of the teachers who have taught him, helping him achieve his academic goals and shaping him into the person he is today. He will cherish the moments spent in Mr. Gulati's physics class, especially the time he had to calculate the forces acting on the scissor lift that fell during the 2024 Surrey Nagar Kirtan. Sharnveer is going to university to pursue his passion in software engineering. He is looking forward to his classes and is excited to face the challenges that await him in higher education. Sharnveer will be receiving $100 for graduating class roboticist of 2025, which is sponsored by Doji Milk. And he will also receive $100 for student leadership, which is sponsored by Papa Plumbing. Congratulations, Sharnveer.
Harjot Singh Bal.
Throughout Harjot's time in KSS, Harjot had the privilege of learning alongside many astute students and inspiring teachers. The experiences this school has provided have shaped him for the better in ways he will always remember. Harjot will be receiving $100 for the Student Appreciation Award for the Seva in the Gurdwara, which is sponsored by Papa Plumbing. He will also receive the Horatio Alger Scholarship. Congratulations, Harjot.
Kirandeep Kaur Bal.
Karen would like to give a heartfelt recognition to her teachers, Mr. Ding, Miss Crow, Miss Masi, Mr. Tabak, and a special thanks to Miss Verdetch for making school more enjoyable. She would also like to show her sincerest gratitude to each of her friends. Simran, Mandeep, Noor, Rapneet, Assis Sarai, Kushdeep, Assis Tung, Tanvir, and Sarish for supporting her. Lastly, she wants to acknowledge her mom and dad and her brother who have helped her achieve her dreams through their sacrifices. She is pursuing a career taking on a bachelor's in microbiology at SFU with the goal of becoming a doctor. Kirandeep will receive $100 for the Excellence in Peer Tutoring of 2025 and $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12. Congratulations, Kirandeep.
Jalaj Kunal Baveja.
Moving from India to Canada wasn't easy for Jalaj. New hallways, unfamiliar faces, and cultural shifts made the beginning uncertain. But thanks to the support of his teachers, that uncertainty turned into growth. Ms. Malik's guidance taught Jalaj focus. Ms. Kelly's compassion helped him to believe in himself. Mr. Gulati's wisdom shaped his thinking. Ms. Wills and Mr. Khan refined his badminton skills and encouraged his sportsmanship. Jalaj is thankful to all his teachers for their role in shaping him academically and personally. This journey has been transformative, filled with lessons, challenges, and unforgettable growth. Jalaj will be receiving $100 for the Top Contributor Khalsa Secondary's Badminton Program of 2025 and also $100 for the top contributor Khalsa Secondary's athletic program, which is sponsored by Ms. Kelly. Congratulations, Jalaj.
Tudmeet Kaur Bahel.
Tudmeet Kaur thanks her family, friends, teachers, and counselors for their constant support and encouragement. Starting next year, Tudmeet is excited to pursue a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology with a minor in Criminology at SFU and begin her journey towards becoming a counseling psychologist. She is grateful for the guidance that has shaped her and looks forward to making a difference in the lives of others throughout her future endeavors. Tudmeet Behal will be receiving $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12. Congratulations, Tudmeet.
Prabhavir Singh Berk.
Prabhavir Singh would like to thank his family and friends for all of their support and the countless memories they've shared together. Prabhavir Singh will be receiving $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12. Congratulations, Prabhavir.
Paramveer Kaur Brad.
Paramveer Kaur would like to thank her family and friends for all of the love and support throughout the years. High school has been a time of growth where she has learned many valuable life lessons. Paramveer is attending SFU to pursue a Bachelor of Arts in Health Science with plans to enter the medical field. Paramveer Kaur will be receiving $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12. Congratulations, Paramveer.
Karmanjeet Kaur Chahal.
Karmanjeet Kaur is thankful for the love and support of her family and friends and for all the help from her teachers. She'll always remember the laughter shared with friends and teachers during lunch breaks. Karmanjeet enjoyed volunteering at school events and helping out with scorekeeping. She is excited to start her Bachelor of Science in Nursing at KPU this fall. Karmanjeet will be receiving $100 for the top contributors to scorekeeping of the year 2025. Congratulations, Karmanjeet.
Jobandeep Singh Tadiwal.
Jobandeep Singh would like to thank his family, especially his mom and his friends, for their constant support. He will be studying at BCIT in the upcoming year. Congratulations, Jobandeep.
Sanraj Singh Tadiwal.
After 5 years in high school, Sanraj is grateful for all the experiences and lessons he's had along the way. He thanks his family, friends, and teachers for all of their support. Sanraj will be attending BCIT next year to pursue a bachelor's degree in accounting. He will be receiving $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12. Congratulations, Sanraj.
Sukhraj Singh Tadiwal.
The last 5 years have been a time of personal growth for Sukhraj and have brought him to where he is today. Graduating high school is a proud moment, and he is grateful for the support of his parents, friends, family, and school staff. Sukhraj plans to study accounting at the British Columbia Institute of Technology. Sukhraj Singh will be receiving $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12. Congratulations, Sukhraj.
Harmanjeet Singh Teri.
Harmanjeet Singh is super excited to finally be graduating. High school has been full of great memories. He wants to give a huge thank you to his family, friends, and teachers for always being there for him and supporting him through it all. Harmanjeet is excited to see what the future holds and can't wait to start the next chapter of his journey. Harmanjeet Singh will be receiving $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12. Congratulations, Harmanjeet.
Harmanjot Kaur Tillon.
Harmanjot Kaur would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers for their endless support and encouragement through her high school journey. While she is excited for what's to come, she knows she'll truly miss high school. After graduation, Harmanjot plans to pursue a degree in criminology and eventually pursue a career in law. High school has been a special chapter in her life. Harmanjot Kaur will be receiving $100 for the top female basketball player of 2025. And she will also receive $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12. Congratulations, Harmanjot.
Jasarian Singh Tillon.
Jasarian Singh has received offers from prestigious universities across Canada and the United Kingdom to pursue a degree in mechatronics engineering. He aspires to complete his doctorate and use his engineering knowledge to give back to the community. He is deeply grateful for his parents, siblings, coaches, and teachers for shaping him into the person he is today. He'll always cherish the late nights spent in the robotics lab with Mr. Gulati, especially the unforgettable moment he accidentally took Mr. Gulati's car keys home. Jasarian is receiving a few rewards. He is receiving $100 for excellence in AP Chemistry of 2025, which is sponsored by Staples Canada. He is receiving $100 for outstanding contribution and commitment to the robotics program of 2025. He is receiving $100 for the graduating class top male athlete of 2025, which is sponsored by Ms. Kelly. He is receiving $100 for the top contributor Khalsa Secondary's volleyball program for 2025. And he is also receiving the Certificate of Achievement 2025 Solid Leader nominee. Congratulations, Jasarian.
Ashnur Kaur Katura.
Ashnur Kaur will be attending Simon Fraser University to pursue a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, aiming for a career in law. Ashnur's success comes from her family's support and encouragement. She's grateful for her family and extends a big thank you to her sister for having her back through the ups and downs. Ashnur also extends her gratitude towards the teachers and school staff for creating an inclusive learning environment, particularly Ms. Fadej and Mr. Diamond for their guidance. Lastly, but certainly not, Ashnur thanks her friends for being there, for the laughs, the support, and everything in between. Congratulations, Ashnur.
Gurjant Singh Kumar.
Gurjant is grateful for the people that he met, the memories that he made, and the support those people gave him. Gurjant will be receiving $100 for the graduating class Woodworker of 2025, which is sponsored by Serdell Party Rental. Congratulations, Gurjant.
Anureet Kaur Gill.
Anureet Kaur reflects on a long journey with pride in how far she has come. She extends her heartfelt thanks to her family, especially her brother, who has been a constant source of support. Always in her corner, he has been her rock, and she feels incredibly lucky to have him as her big brother. Anureet will be receiving $100 for the graduating class Punjabi Expert, Punjabi as a First Language of 2025, which is sponsored by Papa Plumbing. Congratulations, Anureet.
Aviraj Singh Gill.
Aviraj would like to thank his parents for sending him to Khalsa School and would like to thank all of his teachers for making his high school journey fun and full of growth and learning. Congratulations, Aviraj.
Avneet Kaur Gill.
Avneet would like to thank her parents, counselors, and teachers for their support. Some of her best school memories were made in her counselor's office. She will be attending SFU in the upcoming fall semester to pursue her aspirations in business. Avneet Kaur will be receiving $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12. Congratulations, Avneet. I will now like to call upon Ms. Wills to continue on.
Chanvi Kaur Gill.
Chanvir would like to pursue a career in healthcare, and she will be attending KPU to begin her journey toward becoming a nurse anesthetist by completing a Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. Chanvir would like to sincerely thank all her family, friends, and teachers for their guidance and support, especially all the PE teachers, Ms. Kelly and Ms. Malik, for believing in her and encouraging her every step of the way. Chanvir will be receiving $100 for Top Contributors to Scorekeeping 2025, $100 Young Chef Award 2025 for the Veggie Garden, and $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12.
Gursandesh Kaur Gill.
Gursandesh would like to thank her family and friends for always supporting her decisions and encouraging her to do the right thing. She would also like to thank those teachers who made high school enjoyable. Gursandesh will be completing her nursing prerequisites at SFU with hopes of pursuing a doctorate in the future. She will be receiving $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12.
Nonihal Singh Gill.
Nanahal would like to begin by expressing his gratitude to all his friends and family for their support in shaping the person he is today. He extends special thanks to Ms. Chima, Ms. Frach, and the sport of basketball for always being a steady presence in his life. Having been a part of Khalsa School since kindergarten, he looks back fondly on the many ups and downs that shaped his journey. Some people liked him, some did not. But sincerely, he wishes success to everyone. After high school, he will be attending SFU to pursue a Bachelor of Arts degree. And with that, he bids a final farewell. Nanahal Singh Gill, aka Gill Saab, signing out. He will be receiving $100 for the top male basketball player, $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12.
Paramveer Singh Gill.
Parmveer is thankful for people and memories that made high school special. He appreciates everyone who supported him and is excited to see what comes next.
Pavan Singh Gill.
Pavan is thankful for his teachers' unwavering support in every one of his endeavors. He is grateful for his friends who have always stood by his side, and he extends the utmost thanks to his parents for believing in his ambitions and making this possible. Pavan will be attending SFU to complete a bachelor's degree in economics and pursue a career in corporate law. He will be receiving $100 for Excellence in Indigenous Studies 2025 and $100 in Excellence in Legal Studies 2025.
Pratham Singh Gill.
Pratham Singh is mostly thankful for his parents' support and sacrifices. Their encouragement and belief in him has shaped him into the man he is today. He is thankful for his friends and the memories he has made throughout the years. Pratham is pursuing a Bachelor of Science at SFU, majoring in biological sciences. He will be receiving $100 in Excellence in Anatomy and Physiology 12 2025 and $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12.
Rapneet Kaur Gill.
Rapneet Kaur would like to thank everyone, family, teachers, and friends who helped her achieve and come so far. She is extremely grateful to her family for supporting and helping her become who she is today and hopes to make them proud. She plans to earn a Bachelor of Commerce and pursue a career in business field at UBC Vancouver. She will be receiving $100 for Excellence in French 2025 and $100 for the Mathematician of the Year 2025.
Rahmat Singh Gill.
Rahmat Singh would like to thank his family, friends, and teachers for all their support during his time in high school. He's grateful for everything they've done for him. Next year, he's excited to start university and see what the future brings. He thanks everyone for being there to celebrate this moment with him.
Mihir Kaur Garewal.
Mehar Kaur is deeply grateful to her family and friends for their constant support and unwavering belief in her goals. She is thankful to her teachers, especially science, for their guidance throughout high school and instilling a passion for STEM. She will be pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry with the goal of entering the field of medicine. She will be receiving $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12 and a $250 PAC scholarship.
Sumit Kaur Garewal.
Sumit would like to thank her family, especially her parents, for their constant support and sacrifices. She will be attending SFU to study health sciences with hopes of becoming a physiotherapist. She will be receiving $100 for the graduating class Top Female Athlete 2025 sponsored by Miss Kelly, $100 Top Contributor Khalsa Secondary School Soccer Program 2025 sponsored by Miss Kelly, and $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12.
Manraj Singh Jagdeo.
Manraj Singh is grateful for the unforgettable memories, the friendships that he has made, and the lessons that he has learned along the way. As he closes this chapter, he is excited to embrace new challenges and opportunities ahead. He's looking forward to continuing his journey in university. He will be receiving $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12.
Harsimrat Kaur Jandu.
Harsimrat Kaur is deeply grateful to Mr. Galati for supporting her in her first year when she struggled with English and was scared to speak in front of the class. She also thanks her family and her two amazing best friends, Harkamal and Sanya, for filling her life with unforgettable memories and constant support. She's excited to continue her journey at SFU next year.
Ekjot Kaur Johal.
Ekjot Kaur would like to thank her parents and her brothers for their unwavering love and support throughout this journey. She also thanks her friends for the unforgettable memories that made high school truly special. She is grateful to her teachers for not only sharing their knowledge, but for making their classes something to look forward to every day. As she closes this chapter, Ekjot looks ahead with purpose and excitement, ready to begin her path towards a future in medicine, starting with a Bachelor's of Science at UC Davis or SFU. She will be receiving $100 for the Euclid Math Contest, $100 for Mathematician of the Year 2025, $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12, a $250 PAC scholarship. We are also inviting up Pardeep Sahoda from Be the Light Society, who is here to award Ekjot with a scholarship of $3,000 for her community involvement and volunteer work. Be the Light Society is a registered nonprofit organization that supports South Asian girls through scholarships and resources to help further their educational dreams.
Ramanpreet Kaur Kandula.
Ramanpreet Kaur will be attending SFU to pursue her Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Physiology. She is deeply grateful for the support of her family, friends, and teachers, especially her parents and sister. She also thanks Wahiguru for guiding her through every step of high school. Ramanpreet has cherished the memories made with her friends and looks forward to starting this next chapter. She will be receiving $100 in Excellence in Anatomy and Physiology 12 and $100 to Top Contributor Khalsa School's Volleyball Program 2025.
Gurleen Kaur Kang.
Gurleen Kaur is deeply grateful to her family for their unwavering support and to her teachers for their guidance and encouragement through her academic journey. She will begin her Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Physiology at SFU this fall. Reflecting on her time in school, Gurleen acknowledges the significant personal growth she has experienced and the many cherished memories she has made. She will be receiving $100 for the Student Leadership 2025 Grad Council, sponsored by Papa Plumbing.
Gurmehir Kaur.
Gurmehir would like to thank her wonderful and hardworking parents, her delightful friends who have supported her, and her little brother who has inspired her the most. She remembers a time when she didn't know what she wanted to contribute to the world, but now she knows she wants to become a psychologist to help build a thriving community. She will be receiving $100 for Excellence in Literary Studies 12 2025, $100 in Class Environmental Scientist 2025, $100 for Overall Greatest Progress Award 2025, $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12.
Harkamal Kaur.
Harkamal Kaur chose food over school more times than she'd like to admit and still managed to master the art of winning arguments. Early loyal training, of course. She gives heartfelt thanks to her parents and sister for their constant support, and shoutouts to Miss Bratch, Miss Nolan, Miss Yoon, and Miss Brajni, teachers who inspired, challenged, and grounded her. This year, she missed her best friend Sanya, made amazing new friends, and discovered that high school is really about good vibes, great teachers, and a lot of food. She will be receiving $100 in Excellent Creative Writer Punjabi 2025.
Harnoor Kaur.
Harnoor sincerely thanks her teachers, friends, and family members, especially her mother, for their support throughout the years. She is grateful to have been accepted to the University of Glasgow, Scotland, but has decided to attend SFU to pursue her goal of becoming a lawyer. Thank you all for your encouragement. Harnoor will be receiving $100 for the Most Progress in Santhia Award 2025.
Jasnoor Kaur.
Jasnoor Kaur would like to give a big round of applause to her alarm clock for all the times it failed her. She would like to thank her friends for being the reason she laughed and procrastinated and for getting her involved in the drama. She would also like to give a shout out to her coffee, which was stronger than the Wi-Fi signal at school. This cap and gown moment is dedicated to her teachers' endless patience and for letting them go off topic. She would like to thank her parents for their emotional support and the occasional guilt trips, and her younger brother who has been a constant reminder that her patience is limitless. With her diploma in hand, Jasnoor would like to figure out how to work the rest of this life thing. She will be receiving $100 for graduating class Punjabi Expert, Punjabi as a First Language 2025, sponsored by Papa Plumbing, $100 for graduating class Entrepreneur 2025, sponsored by Papa Plumbing.
Japnoor Kaur.
Nora would like to acknowledge the undying support she was fortunate enough to receive from teachers and staff such as Miss Mar, Miss Chandra, Mr. McDonald, Miss Bratch, and Mr. Jita. She would also like to express her gratitude towards each one of her friends who helped make her last year in high school her most memorable one. Most of all, she would like to thank her parents for always prioritizing her education and her family for always supporting her dreams and ambitions. She will be furthering her studies in criminology and legal studies at SFU in pursuit of being a lawyer. She will be receiving $100 for excellence in AP English Language and Composition 2025, sponsored by Staples Canada, and a $250 PAC scholarship.
Mandeep Kaur.
Mandeep Kaur believes that knowledge is what shapes an individual, and so she would humbly like to thank her teachers, especially Mr. Morwood and Miss Crow, for lighting the passion of learning in their respective subjects. Needed appreciation is also shown to the best academic counselor, Miss Bratch, for providing her with a listening ear and amazing advice to difficult situations in school and in her personal life. In days where school felt boring and stressful, her friends and family always supported her and provided her with unconditional love. This is why she deeply thanks them. These individuals have lifted her to a standing where she can pursue her dreams of becoming a psychiatrist and help individuals just like how the people in her life have done so. She will be receiving $100 for English Studies Scholar of the Year, $100 Excellence in Chemistry 12, $100 in Excellence in Kirtan, $100 in Holistic Achievement Award, and $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12.
Sukhmeen Kaur.
Sukhmeen Kaur is grateful to everyone with special appreciation to her brother and parents for supporting every step of her journey. She is currently exploring her options between the University of Padua, Italy, or pursuing her studies here.
Tanveer Kaur.
Tanveer Kaur would like to thank her parents, her brother, her teachers, Ms. Vrach, Ms. Chandra, Mr. McDonald, Ms. Yoon, Ms. Nolan, and most of all, her friends, Simran, Assis Sarai, Sarish, Noor, Kiran, Rapneet, Kushdeep, Mandeep, and Assis Tang. She hopes to help people facing injustice around the world, write books that bring comfort to others, and travel the world one adventure at a time. She believes life is never as serious as it seems and that every dream is worth chasing. She wishes to study international relations and later attend law school to practice international law.
Would like to welcome Mr. Daniel to speak out the bios again. The first one for him is Satkar Singh Khanguda.
Let me find this here. Satkar is a proud member of the varsity basketball, volleyball, and badminton teams. He thanks Miss Kelly for supporting his passion for coaching and refereeing basketball. Satkar is deeply thankful to his family for shaping him into the resilient young man he is today, and he's forever grateful for the friends who made his journey unforgettable. To the staff at Khalsa Secondary, thank you for always uplifting his spirit. He'll especially miss Miss Chima's motivational quotes and Miss Samuda's contagious positivity that lit up our school. Satkar plans to attend SFU to pursue a degree in engineering with a focus on environmental sustainability, and today, Satkar is receiving the Excellence in AP Calculus AB Award for $100, the Excellence in Indigenous Studies Award for $100, the Excellence in Chemistry 12 Award for $100, and a $100 award for choosing Khalsa from kindergarten to 12th.
Chahat Kaur Khela.
Chahat Kaur would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers for supporting her throughout her journey. High school was not always easy, but they helped shape who she is today. She is proud of how far she has come and is excited to start her next chapter. Next year, she plans to attend Douglas College to study in the Science Associate Degree program. She's excited for what the future holds, and today Chahat Kaur will be receiving $100, the Young Chef Award sponsored by Veggie Garden.
Balkirat Claire.
But Kirat would like to thank his family and friends for always being there through thick and thin and always encouraging and motivating him. Balkirat is planning to pursue trades at BCIT.
Parveer Kaur Kunar.
Parveer Kaur will be attending Simon Fraser University to pursue a Bachelor of Science, aiming for a career in medicine. Parveer wants to express her gratitude to her mother, whose fortitude, selflessness, and unwavering love have been the backbone of her path. Parveer also extends thanks to her teachers and mentors. A special thank you to Dr. Jones and to Miss Warach for their inspiration and guidance throughout high school. Parveer Kaur will be receiving $100 Class Environmental Scientist 2025, a $250 PAC scholarship, and $100 for choosing Khalsa schools from kindergarten to grade 12. Okay. And now, if we may have the student who is the spark of the graduating class of 2025, may I please request the teachers who are presenting this young man his awards to come to the front of the stage. And with a huge round of applause, can we welcome Jashandeep Singh Lote. Jashandeep Singh. This wonderful young man would like to thank his mom, dad, and brothers for always supporting him, to the staff at Khalsa Secondary School. We would also like to thank Jashan, I know I say this on behalf of everyone here, for lighting up the hallways with his smile, for fighting for the right for fighting for the right to be at Khalsa Secondary no matter what, and for instilling the spirit of Sikhi in all of us by demonstrating perseverance, a fighting spirit, and reminding us why we are all here day in and day out. It is an honor for us to have Jashan as part of our graduating class of 2025. Let's. A special congratulations for Jashan from Mr. Dipinder Singh, who was our business teacher for 2 years. He would like Jashan to know that he has been a great source of inspiration for him. Jashan, your journey has been a remarkable example of endurance, resilience, and courage. You folks probably saw some of the things that he was presented with as a small token of appreciation and respect. Jashan was gifted a 3D, how do you pronounce that?
Mool Mantra.
Thank you. Engraved on a wooden piece. Mr. Singh holds you in great regard, misses you, and wishes you the best for your future. Mr. Dipinder Singh's wife, Kiranjot, was here to present the gift. Jashan also received the Khalsa Lions Spark Award for 2025, sponsored by Papa Plumbing, and $100 for choosing Khalsa for kindergarten to grade 12.
Karan Chirag Singh Man.
Karan remembers beginning his academic journey with a deep curiosity about health sciences, eager to explore the connections between biology and human well-being. He's enjoyed his time engaging in research, volunteering in healthcare settings, and learning about advancements in medical science. He gives special thanks to Ms. Crow, who guided and inspired him along the way. Karan will be attending KPU to pursue a degree in health sciences with a passion for making a meaningful impact in healthcare.
Sarish Mani.
Sarish will be attending UBC this fall to study kinesiology with a plan to become a physiotherapist in the future. She would like to thank her family, especially her mom, her friends, and to Miss Kelly for their constant support and encouragement. She would also like to give recognition to Mr. Ding, Miss Nishna, Miss Yoon, and Miss Crow for their guidance and inspiration. Sarish is receiving $100 for excellence in social justice and $100 as the graduating class accountant, sponsored by Bombay Engraving.
Brahmjot Singh Malik.
Brahmjot Singh remembers entering high school at the height of COVID and feels as though it was a lifetime ago. He has enjoyed his time playing volleyball, attending MUN conferences, and playing games offline and online with friends. He gives special thanks to his grandparents, to Miss Kelly, Mr. Gulati, and Mr. McDonald. You're welcome. He will be attending SFU to pursue a Bachelor of Arts majoring in economics. Now, Brahmjot Singh is receiving a few things today. He is receiving the Excellence in AP World History Award, sponsored by Staples Canada, the Excellence in Philosophy 2025 Award. These are $100 awards. The Graduating Class Punjabi Expert, Punjabi as a Second Language, sponsored by Papa Plumbing. Student Leadership 2025 for Model UN. The Top Male Gutka Player 2025. Excellence in Tabla 2025. And $100 for choosing Khalsa from kindergarten to grade 12.
Mehakdeep Kaur Mangat.
Mehakdeep Kaur will be attending SFU to pursue her degree in health sciences. She is paving her way to become a registered nurse in the future. She is thankful to her parents, teachers, and friends for their unwavering support, and she is grateful to have Waheguru guiding her with every step. Mehakdeep will cherish every memory made and is looking forward to the new memories that she will make. Mehakdeep Kaur will be receiving $100 for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12.
Ajab Singh Man.
Ajab would like to thank his family and the friends he made along the way. Ajab Singh will be receiving $100 for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12.
Brahmjot Singh Man.
Ramjot will be attending university next year, and he would like to thank his friends and family for all their love and support throughout this journey. Ramjot Singh will be receiving $100 for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12.
Navroop Singh Man.
Navroop would like to thank his family, friends, teachers, and the school for motivating and always supporting him. Navroop will be attending BCIT to pursue heavy-duty mechanics. Navroop Singh will be receiving $100 for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12.
Tashtirat Singh Mattu.
Tashtira Singh would like to thank his friends and family for supporting him throughout high school. He'll be studying criminology and plans to become a police officer. He has always wanted to serve and protect, and he's ready to work hard, stay true to his values, and make a real difference in his community. Tashtira Singh will be receiving $100 for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12.
Dilraj Kaur Nijjar.
Dilraj Kaur would like to give a big thank you to all her family and friends who have supported her every step of the way, especially her parents and sister. Without them, she wouldn't be where she is today. And so the adventure begins. Success officially unlocked. Dilraj Kaur will be receiving $100 for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from K to 12.
Tusanj Kaur Nijjar.
Tusanj Kaur would like to thank her teachers, especially Miss Chandra, Mr. McDonald, and Miss Samuda for being there for her throughout high school and for helping her learn how to ride public transit without falling face first. She is planning to pursue a Bachelor of Arts in Social Sciences at SFU. Tusanj will be receiving $100 for choosing Khalsa Schools from kindergarten to grade 12.
Simran Kaur Padda.
Simran Kaur would like to express her gratitude towards her parents and her siblings for knowing her the best, sacrificing so much and always being there for her. She would like to acknowledge her friends Tanvir, Kiran, Assis Sarai, Kushdeep, Noor, Sarish, Mandeep, and Assis Tung for their unwavering love, unconditional support, and the memories created over the years. She wishes to show her appreciation to Mr. Ding and Miss Crow for making class educational and enjoyable. Simran will miss the comfort of high school, but looks forward to pursuing a Bachelor of Science degree at UBC in hopes of becoming an anesthesiologist. Simran Kaur will be receiving $100 for excellence in AP Biology, sponsored by Staples, excellence in Physics 12, excellence in Chemistry 12, and $100 for choosing Khalsa Schools from kindergarten to grade 12.
Imanat Pandir.
Imanat would like to thank her family, her amazing counselors for their constant guidance over the past 5 years, and to Miss Zamuda, truly one of the best teachers she has ever had, whose support and inspiration helped shape her future path in psychology. High school has been full of unforgettable ups and downs, each one teaching her a lesson that she'll carry forward. She is proud of how far she's come and excited for what's ahead.
Sujot Singh Rana.
Sujot Singh would like to thank his family, friends, and teachers who made high school such an enjoyable experience, one he will always remember. His high school journey is filled with many laughs and unforgettable moments with friends who always had his back. Although he feels unready to graduate, he's eager to begin post-secondary at UBC and work towards his goal of becoming a family physician. Sujot Singh will be receiving $100 Graduating Class Accountant 2025, sponsored by Bombay Engraving, and $100 for excellence in Physics 12.
Manjot Singh Randhawa.
Manjot Singh is thankful for the meaningful experience studying at Khalsa School, which gave him the opportunity to connect with his culture and language. A chapter ends and a new chapter begins, and he expresses his thanks. Manjot Singh will be receiving $100 for choosing Khalsa Schools from kindergarten to grade 12.
Jobanjit Singh Riyad. Jobanjot Singh Riyad. Sorry.
Jobanjot would like to thank his parents for supporting him throughout the years at Khalsa Secondary School. Jobanjot will be receiving $100 for excellence in creative writing in Punjabi 2025 and another $100 for choosing Khalsa Khalsa Schools of BC from kindergarten to grade 12.
Dildeep Singh Sasi.
Dildeep is going into STEM and he is hoping to come visit, and we hope he comes and visits us often. Dildeep is receiving $100, the Canada Links Mathematical Competition, top Khalsa Secondary student in that competition in 2025. $100 for Gurdwara Sahib Question Leader, and $100 for choosing Khalsa Schools from kindergarten to grade 12. Congratulations, Dildeep.
Hargur Singh Sahota.
Hargur would like to thank his family for their love and support. He would like to thank his friends for giving him so many beautiful memories. And lastly, he will be forever indebted to his teachers for all they have taught him and the opportunities they've given him. Hargur will be receiving Excellence in AP Physics 2025, sponsored by Staples Canada, Excellence in Philosophy 2025, and a Student Appreciation Award for Seva in Gurdwara, sponsored by Papa Plumbing.
Eknoor Kaur Samra.
Eknor will be attending the University of British Columbia to attain a Bachelor's of Science in Applied Biology with hopes of pursuing medicine. Eknor would like to thank her family for always supporting her academic decisions and for the trust that they have placed in her. She is especially grateful to her teachers for their guidance and investment in her success. Eknor also wants to thank her friends for being part of this unforgettable journey and for making this school a place she might miss. As she steps into this new chapter, she carries with her the lessons that have shaped her in her high school years. Eknor received $100 for the Canadian Open Mathematics Challenge, top Khalsa Secondary School student in that competition.
Mankaran Singh Samra.
Mankaran Singh is deeply grateful to his family and friends for their constant support and encouragement. He would also like to thank his teachers for their guidance and dedication. This achievement would not have been possible without them. He looks forward to the opportunities ahead with gratitude and determination. Mankaran Singh will be receiving $100 as the graduating class Punjabi expert. Punjabi as a second language 2025, sponsored by Papa Plumbing, and $100 for choosing Khalsa Schools of BC from K to 12.
Subek Singh Sandhu.
Subeg Singh has been known for his determination, sportsmanship, and kindness. He would like to thank his family, friends, and teachers for their continuous support. He has been committed and a dedicated athlete who has played on the school basketball team since grade 8, bringing strong teamwork and discipline. Subeg will be continuing his academic journey at SFU, where he'll be receiving a degree in criminology and business, intending to build a career in policing. Subeg Singh will be receiving $100 for leadership and active living and for choosing Khalsa Schools from kindergarten to grade 12. Now it is my pleasure to welcome onto the stage my friend and our amazing math teacher, Mr. Robert Morwood, to read the remaining students.
Pratapveer Singh Sangha.
Patab Singh thanks everyone for the memories, the laughs, the chaos, the all-nighters, and everything in between. He'll miss the weird moments the most. It's been real and it's been fun, sometimes even both at once. Patab Singh will be receiving $100 for the Graduating Class Computer Programmer 2025, sponsored by Imperial Dade.
Anveer Singh Sangeda.
Anveer Singh is attending Kwantlen Polytechnic University for accounting and will be looking forward to his future experiences. The main thing he is grateful for is his friends. Without them, he will always be empty. He gained something from each person he has encountered and found something similar with all. Even if he lost many things, he knows he will always have them. Another big thanks to his family and especially his younger siblings who always stand up with him no matter the problem. One thing he for sure learned from these past few years is just stay happy and laugh, as we don't know what will happen tomorrow. Anveer Singh will be receiving $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12.
Sanjam.
Sanjam would like to thank her parents for their unwavering support throughout this journey, and her brother for the excitement he showed whenever she clicked the turn in button. She would also like to thank all her teachers for their dedication and support whenever she was stuck or needed help. She is especially grateful to Ms. Varak for being an amazing counselor. Sanjam will be receiving $100 for Excellence in Literary Studies 12, 2025.
Assis Kaur Sarai.
Assis Kaur has cherished these last 5 years of high school, especially all the great memories made with her friends and teachers along the way. She will forever be grateful for her parents and brothers for their unwavering support and guidance. Having a great passion for animals, Assis aspires to pursue a Bachelor of Science in Biology with the aim of eventually becoming a veterinarian and making a positive impact in the lives of animals. Assis Kaur will be receiving $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12.
Khushdeep Kaur Sarao.
Khushdeep Kaur would like to express sincere gratitude to her family for their unwavering support. She immensely appreciates her friends for that added spark of joy to her life. She thanks the admin and all her teachers that have bestowed valuable knowledge on her, particularly Miss Jatinder Kaur for the gift of kirtan, Miss Farash for her warmth, and especially Mr. Gulati, who went to get milk for the AP Physics 12 class, yet still managed to successfully return. Khushdeep aspires to study medicine and become a doctor in hopes of giving back all the kindness and happiness she has been fortunate to receive. Khushdeep Kaur will be receiving $100 English Studies Scholar of the Year 2025, $100 Excellence in French 2025, $100 Excellence in Kirtan 2025, $100 Student Leadership 2025, sponsored by Papa Plumbing.
Manjot Kaur Sekhon.
Manjot Kaur will be taking some time off before starting her Bachelor of Education. She is beginning her journey to pursue her career as a teacher, as she was inspired by the ones that helped and supported her throughout high school. She would like to show her deep appreciation towards her teachers, family, friends, and especially the counselor. She is looking forward to starting this new chapter with passion and gratitude. Manjot Kaur will be receiving $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12.
Tanushka Sharma.
Tanushka Sharma is thrilled to be pursuing her passion for healthcare at Douglas College, where she will be studying nursing. She would like to express her sincere gratitude to her mom and dad for their support and encouragement in all her decisions. She is grateful for the few teachers who genuinely invested in her success and provided invaluable guidance. Tanushka would especially like to thank Ms. Krog for making AP Biology something to look forward to during the day. She also appreciates her friends for their encouragement and the good times they shared over the years. Tanushka will be receiving $100 Student Leadership 2025 Grad Council, sponsored by Papa Plumbing. $100 Perseverance in Academics Award.
Harjap Singh Shergill.
Harjap Singh would like to thank all the staff and teachers who supported him throughout high school. Their guidance made a difference. He's excited to pursue a future in health science and take the next steps towards making a positive impact in people's lives. Harjap Singh will be receiving $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12.
Sahajpreet Kaur Sindar.
Sej would like to thank her family for being supportive, and she will never forget these 5 years since they were the most adventurous years of her life.
Amandeep Singh.
Amandeep Singh is graduating with good memories and a lot of support. He thanks his family and the boys for being there through everything. He didn't always have it figured out, but he made it. Whatever comes next, he's ready for it.
Baksheesh Singh.
As Baksheesh Singh crosses the stage today, he remembers all the good times and memories he made along the way. Baksheesh feels immensely grateful to his boys and all his friends who turned bad times into fun stories to look back upon and made the last 2 years full of laughter and companionship. He thanks Mr. Johnstone, his Ushtaji, and Akali Diraj Singh for being more than just teachers to him, for being friends, mentors, and a guiding light. Finally, he would like to express gratitude to his family, his mom, dad, Nanji, and Naniji, for being walk through this journey, because without them, he would have been lost and not here. Baksheesh will be receiving $100 graduating class woodworker of 2025, sponsored by Sirdel Party Rental. $100 Seva Committee Sevador 2025, sponsored by Papa Plumbing. $100 Student Appreciation Award, Seva in Gurdwara, sponsored by Papa Plumbing.
Gurdev Singh.
Gurdev Singh would like to thank his family, friends, and teachers for their endless support throughout his journey. He'll always remember the fun times he had with his friends in Miss Shima's classroom, the gym club, roaming around the hallways, having fun. Next year, he'll be attending the Visual College of Art and Design to study graphic design, and he's excited for what's ahead. Gurdev will be receiving $100 graduating class powerlifting champion, $100 Excellence in Tabla 2025, $100 Artist of the Year.
Jaskaran Singh.
Jaskaran Singh would like to thank his family, friends, and teachers for all their support. He'll always remember the good times and the memories that they made. He's grateful for everything and excited for the future.
Jaskirat Singh.
Jaskirat Singh is graduating with good vibes, memories, and zero clue how he pulled it off. He gives big thanks to his family and his brothers for sticking with him through it all. He wasn't the best student, but is still crossing the stage. On to whatever's next. Let's see what happens.
Paramveer Singh.
Paramveer Singh would like to thank his family for always supporting him and his friends who are like brothers to him. He'll always remember the fun times and all the laughter they shared. The journey wasn't easy, but they made it through it together. He's ready for the next chapter of his life.
Paramveer Singh.
Paramveer Singh would like to thank his family for always being there for him and his friends for the laughs and memories. He gives big thanks to his teachers who helped push him through. One of his best memories is the graduating class bonfire.
Uttam Singh.
Uttam Singh would like to thank his family, friends, and teachers for all their support. He is excited for what's next.
Manmeet Sohul.
Manmeet would like to thank everyone, teachers, friends, and families who supported her along the way. From labs to late night study sessions, She discovered her passion for science and is excited to continue her journey with a Bachelor of Science. She gives special thanks to Miss Yoon for always listening and offering support. She looks forward to the next chapter.
Charan Kamal Singh Sram.
Charan Kamal Singh will be attending Simon Fraser University to pursue a Bachelor of Arts degree in criminology. His career plans are to join the law enforcement to become a police officer. Charan Kamal would like to thank his friends, family, and teachers for always being by his side and supporting him in his hardships. He would like to congratulate the class of 2025. Charan will be receiving a $100 Student Appreciation Award, Seva in Gurdwara, sponsored by Papa Plumbing. $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12. $250 PAC scholarship.
Sunejit Kaur Saran.
After 5 unforgettable years at Khalsa Secondary School, Sunit Saran is headed to Langara College to study sciences. She is incredibly thankful to her family who have always encouraged her to dream big, especially her mother. With the motto, work hard and stay grounded, Sunijit carries her family's love and support into this exciting chapter.
Assis Kaur Tung.
Assis Kaur wishes to extend her deepest gratitude to her parents for their unwavering support. She also sends a special thank you to her incredible friends for always being there through thick and thin. She'd like to extend a special thanks to Miss Crow for making AP Biology such an engaging and truly captivating learning experience, and to Miss Varak for consistently sharing her invaluable wisdom and thoughtful guidance, firmly believing that physical well-being is fundamental to mental strength. Assis is enthusiastically embarking on her journey into the medical field, eagerly looking forward to the fulfilling path of becoming a doctor.
Navdeep Singh Tung.
Navdeep Singh is graduating with a heart full of memories and a brain full of random facts. He thanks his people. Together, they did it.
Navleen Kaur Virk.
Naveen Kaur would like to thank her friends for filling her high school years with unforgettable memories and laughter. She is incredibly grateful to her family for always standing by her side, believing in her, and encouraging her every step of the way. A special thank you goes out to Miss Crow and the AP Biology class for making every Monday something to look forward to. Navleen is excited to be attending the University of British Columbia, Okanagan, where she will pursue a Bachelor of Science on her journey to becoming an orthodontist. Navleen Kaur will be receiving $100, top contributor to Khalsa School's volleyball program 2025. $100 for choosing Khalsa School of BC from kindergarten to grade 12, sponsored by Raminder K. Malak and family.
And finally, Mehtab Singh Walia.
Mehtab would like to thank his family and friends for supporting him throughout high school, especially his parents, who stood by him through every mistake and hardship. Their patience, strength, and unconditional love helped shape who he is today, and he's forever grateful for how far they've come together. He also extends heartfelt appreciation to his aunt and uncle, who have been like second parents, offering constant guidance, care, health, and support at home. Pursuing a career in HVAC, Mehtab aims to earn his Red Seal certification and build a successful business in the skilled trades, driven by a desire to master his craft, create opportunities, and make a lasting impression on the industry.
All right, folks, how about one more round of applause here for the graduating class of 2025? Before Ms. Mullick and I move on to scholarships and graduating class awards, how about everyone, if you feel so inclined, stands up and stretches for a second. There's been a lot of sitting here, so feel free to stand up and just stretch if you feel like it.
30 seconds,
it's
and then sit back down. Then sit back down.
Then sit back down. Don't make us pull out our teacher voices.
Then sit back down. I think I have a stronger teacher voice than Mr. McDonald.
I'm not so sure about that.
Okay. We're going to move on to this section We present recognized students who have scholarships. Mr. McDonald will talk about that. Some of our bigger awards. We're almost done. Please, I know it's hot. Please. Thank you. So this is a relatively new section of our graduation ceremony. ਅਸੀਂ ਪਿਛਲੇ ਸਾਲ ਇਹ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ. We want to acknowledge students who have worked hard throughout their years in high school and their success. We want to celebrate their successes. This year, our graduating class of 2025 has managed to receive over $200,000 in scholarships so far, with many more to come. And it's important to highlight these students. So students, listen up. You know if you received scholarships, but as Mr. McDonald reads out the names of the graduates, I would like each one of you to come to the stage, receive your recognition medal, and take a group picture of all of our scholarship recipients this year. So please listen up.
Ikjot Kaur Atwal. Sharnveer Singh Bajwa. Sarish Maini. Pramjot Singh Malik. Mandeep Kaur. Tudmeet Kaur Behal. Kirandeep Kaur Bal. Jasnoor Kaur. Japnoor Kaur. Harjot Bal. Charan Kamal Singh Sran. Nanahal Singh Gill. Ikjot Kaur Johal. Sukhmeen Kaur. Sumit Kaur Gurwal. Satkar Singh Kangura. Megdeep Kaur Mangat. Jasarian Singh Dillon. And Navleen Korverk. As Ms. Mullock noted, these students have received over $200,000 in scholarships. Among the scholarships that they received, many of them received the District Authority Scholarship valued at $1,250. Sarish received the UVic Entrance Scholarship at $5,000. Pramjot Mullock received the UVic Entrance Scholarship at $3,000. Mandeep Kaur, the University of Victoria Entrance Scholarship at $5,000. Tudmeet, the Sikh Heritage BC Mata Kiviji Community Service Scholarship at $1,500, as well as the Next Gen Canada Baba Deep Singh and Mata Sahib Kaur Award for Selfless Service. Kirandeep Kaur Bal received the University of Victoria Entrance Scholarship at $3,000. Jasnoor Kaur, the University of Victoria Entrance Scholarship valued at $13,000. Harjot Bal, the Horatio Alger Scholarship valued at $5,000. Charan Kamal Singh, the Youth Award for BC Child and Youth Care. Ekjot, the Horatio Alger Scholarship valued at $5,000. Nanahal, the District Authority Scholarship valued at $1,500. Japnoor, the SFU International Excellence Entrance Scholarship valued at $10,000. And the UBC Outstanding International Student Award valued at $25,000. So, yeah. Sukhmeen Kaur, the UFV Scholarship valued at $1,500. Sumit Gurwal, the Surrey Firefighters Charitable Society Scholarship valued at $1,150. Satkar Kangura, the District Authority Scholarship. Megdeep Kaur Mangat, the District Authority Scholarship. Jasarian Dillon, a $6,000 scholarship from Western University. And Navleen Verk, a UVic Scholarship valued at $5,000. That's a lot of money, so let's give them another round of applause.
We're just going to allow the grads to be seated here before we start our next section. If any of the graduating class, if you missed any scholarships, let us know, but this is what you reported to us.
And the District Authority Scholarship, several of our students received that. That's a pretty exclusive scholarship, so it's pretty fantastic that we had like 6 or 7 kids get that scholarship this year.
6.
Yeah, that's excellent. Good. Okay, so now we're going to move on to our major awards for the afternoon. So these are the awards that recognize students who have excelled through their years at Khalsa Secondary School and are being recognized for their outstanding skill sets and achievements throughout the years. Our first award is the Khalsa Secondary School Caring Lion Award. So may we please have Mr. Sangha and Ms. Liu come up to present this award? They're back there, okay. I'm not sure. No? Okay. So we started this award to recognize students who are compassionate, charitable, open-hearted, who carry boundless generosity, and who go out of their way to help others. You've heard a lot about compassion this year. It's a common theme. And this award is sponsored by the Satnam Education Society. Each recipient will be awarded $150 for this award for a total of $300. I would like to congratulate Kushdeep Kaur Sarao and Navleen Kaur Virk on this award. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. For Kushdeep, Mr. Gulati remembers Kushdeep sitting quietly in his class and wondering if she was understanding what was going on in the class, only to discover this wonderful and smart young woman beneath this as she interacted with her more. This calm and supportive demeanor has not only benefited her peers, but has also been a steadying presence, positively affecting our entire school community. Now, despite her naturally reserved nature, Kushdeep has consistently floored us with her positivity, motivation, and sheer determination, proving that actions and art, she's a fantastic artist, speak louder than words. Kushdeep has spearheaded initiatives with her ideas consistently reflecting her care for those around her. But what truly makes Kushdeep a caring lion is how she inspires those around her with her calming presence and quiet strength, which often blossom from behind a shy smile. Her thoughtful presence and artistic talent have made the world around her a richer place. Congratulations.
Navleen is a quiet, kind, and caring student. Every interaction with her is respectful. She always has a smile on her face. On the volleyball court, she was always encouraging her teammates, was super supportive, and very empathetic. Ms. Malik, I remember a teammate being hurt one year. Navleen made it a priority to come to office in the morning to explain how the injury had occurred to ensure her teammate received the proper care. And I appreciate that she's never been embroiled in the regular high school drama. Instead, she helps de-escalate it without taking credit. I think you think I don't know, but I do. Ms. Zamura describes Navleen as someone who consistently shows up for others, and also for Ms. Zamura by reminding her of everything that needs to be done for the volleyball team. Thank you, Navleen, for your positive contribution to Khalsa Secondary. You're an amazing, caring lion. Thank you. I'm sorry to do this again. Could I please get some of our board members, whichever ones want to come up, to present the Board of Trustee Award for Citizenship? I can't see without my glasses, but I think we have, where did they all go?
They might be back
they're
there.
all here. Okay, they're all here. All right, amazing.
Okay, yeah, as Ms. Malik mentioned, this is the Board of Trustees Award for Citizenship. So this award is given to a grade 12 student who participates in school and community service. This student shows a positive attitude, or these students in this case, towards peers, school, and community. They display understanding of civic responsibility, strong character, the courage to do what is right, and they promote citizenship through their activities. This award comes with a $250 award for each student for a total of $500. The award is sponsored by Papa Plumbing. I would like to congratulate and invite onto the stage Ekjot Kaur Johal and Sharnveer Singh Bajwa to receive the award. Now, both of the recipients of this award encompass all those attributes. They are kind, they are caring, they are compassionate and valued members of the community. Both of them are quiet. Sharnveer maybe a little bit less so, but strong, and they prefer to stay behind the scenes and contribute without recognition, but we definitely felt that they deserve the spotlight for today.
Ekjot is an amazing contributor to the community. She's done over 300 hours of volunteer work outside of Khalsa School, and inside, and in addition to that, inside of Khalsa School. Saw her be honored by Be the Light Society for this work. You can find her at Khalsa School Newton and Khalsa Secondary School off hours, contributing to our Gurmat camps, office work, and helping whenever she is needed. One of the criteria here is to also contribute to other campuses. I've never heard a crossword come from her lips. When I talk to her, it's always an idea of what she can do and who she can do it for. We're so excited about her future, and we know that with Ekjot being in it, the world is a better place.
Now, he left the stage, but Sharnveer is a fantastic young man. He's cheerful, he has a great sense of humor. Like me, he's an avid soccer fan. Mr. Gulati wanted to point out how there was a time when he let Sharnveer watch the UEFA Champions League final, or a match of some kind, while he was writing an AP Physics mock exam, and how he was giving him updates on the score. This demonstrates his humor, his sense of balance, his love of football. Sharnveer, your presence lifts those around you. You are positive, you are sincere, you do what's right, and you have a fantastic work ethic. You bring a genuine passion for learning, you ask thoughtful questions, and you put your best into everything you take on. You're prepared, you never shy away from the challenge. He led SLT this year. He was a fantastic leader of SLT. He was very helpful and supportive of Mr. Daljot Singh in his robotics class. He stepped up for Seva in the school, and Sharnveer does this all with a quiet confidence and with a real heart of gold. I have no doubt, Sharnveer, that you will find success in anything you pursue, so thank you for being a role model, a leader, and a constant source of positivity in the community. Yeah.
Okay, our next award is the Vice Principal's Award. Can I please get can we get Mr. Sangha and Mr. Galati? Okay, is Miss Kelly's not, she's stepped out somewhere, okay. To come out to present the award.
So this award comes with a $250 sponsorship from our dear friend, Ms. Kelly, our vice principal. This award is given to a student who perseveres despite adversity. They have had a fantastic turnaround in their high school career, and they have had a wonderful approach to learning since arriving at Khalsa Secondary School. This is an award that's near and dear to all of our hearts, and I am very proud and very pleased to award this to Hargar Singh Sahota. So I'll tell you a little bit about Hargar. He is the kind of kid who always ends up being every teacher's favorite. I'm sure my colleagues who have been lucky enough to work with him can attest to this. He is a decent, respectful, and kind-hearted young man. Whether you meet him in the classroom or the hallways, Hargar is warm, humble, and engaging. My favorite part is when he's sitting with his friends in the grade 12 hallway, and they're all just sitting on their phones like this. Hargar's always, he's got his head up, he's scanning the hallways, he's waving, he's smiling. Appreciate that, buddy. I've always appreciated that. But beneath that geniality lies a fierce and dedicated student driven to learn, grow, and evolve. I got to teach Hargar in Philosophy 12. I found myself on an almost daily basis teaching to Hargar, and I think my colleagues know what I mean by that. So when you're teaching a lesson, it's a trick of the trade, and you really kind of want to get into the groove of teaching, you find a student who seems the most attentive and who seems like they're paying the best attention to you. The student who's sitting still, actively listening, asking questions, and that for me was always Hargar. Even if sometimes I think the subjects being taught were insomnia curing, he still sat there respectfully listening, asking questions, and that's because that's the kind of young man he is. He is a fundamentally good person, and I feel very honored to have taught him. And it is also my honor, on behalf of my dear colleague and friend, Miss Michelle Kelly, to bestow this award, the Vice Principal's Award, to my favorite stoic, Hargar Sahota. Congratulations, buddy. Okay. Yeah. Just okay. Next award, Principal's Award for Student of the Year. I'm going to call up Miss Grisimran Kaur. I believe she's here, principal of one of our elementary schools.
Is she up? Yes, there she is.
Yes,
okay.
Excellent.
Okay. Is Mrs. Baga here? I don't see her. Okay.
Okay, no worries. Each year, the principals select an outstanding grade 12 student who exemplify the true spirit of Khalsa Secondary School. The student winning this year's award has achieved their academic potential, has participated actively and positively in curricular and co-curricular areas, and is a versatile and all-around fantastic student. This award comes with a $500 sponsorship from our principal, Ms. Gurminder Kaur Mullik herself. This year's award goes to the one and only Kushdeep Kaur Sarao. Come on up, Kushdeep.
I just want to speak a little bit about Kushdeep. Sorry, I'm getting a little teary-eyed here. I really, some of these grads, I think back on the moments, whether it's in my office, in the hallways, and just amazing accomplishments. Kushdeep joined us in grade 10 at Khalsa School. In 3 short years, she has made an impact on many students, teachers. I think the teachers can speak to that, and our school community as a whole. I couldn't imagine this graduating class without her. Her artistic talents, her creative flair, passion for Kirtan, her academic achievements are a few things that we appreciate. I will miss her popping her head into my office to say, Ms. Mullik, do you have time to listen to some student leadership proposals? Sometimes I wouldn't, and she would keep coming right back until I did. Her kind smile is one that lights up a room, and the Principal's Award is selected for a well-rounded student who exemplifies the true spirit of Khalsa Secondary. Her spirit is in her kindness, her dedication, and her empathy. Congratulations, Kushdeep. Mrs. Neal, if you could come on up, please. We can help. Thank you.
Can you invite one more person?
Sure. Hardeep Singh, can you actually come up too? We need help. Yeah, thank you. Come on up. Hi, baby. Straight up. Our next award is the Sardar Gurdial Singh Neal Founding Principals Award for Top Student in Academics. And we're calling up the late Mr. Neal's wife, Mrs. Neal, and the daughter of Sardar Gurdial Singh Neal to come present this award. Mr. Neal was the founding principal of Khalsa School, first and founding principal. He received the BC Governor General's Award. He immigrated here in the late 60s and made a large contribution to the Sikh community in BC. The Neal family is one of Khalsa School's greatest supporters and tireless contributors. I say this from my heart. Anytime I call Mrs. Neal, she says to me, Jeevat, Jeevat, Jeevat Raho, and tells me what a wonderful job I'm doing. And if I'm having a hard day, it uplifts me. Mr. and Mrs. Neal would be at every event cheering on our students as their own children. Today, we have Mrs. Neal and her daughter, Satinder Kaur Chawla, to honor the accomplishments of our students. I would especially like to thank you for your continuous support, your kind words, and your uplifting ardas, your constant ardas, especially when the days seem long and hard. We have 2 recipients of the award today, and this award is for a total of $1,000, sponsored by the family. The criteria for this award is for students who are committed to academics, have an excellent work ethic, and completed their education at Khalsa School with the utmost integrity. Students receiving this award must also have to have been in Khalsa School, at least in Khalsa Secondary, since at least grade 8. Both of these recipients are extremely hardworking and dedicated students. What we actually do is we take the GPAs, we take every mark, there's a formula, we put it in a spreadsheet, and these recipients are within 0.3% of each other when it comes to their GPAs. I'm not going to tell you who's higher. They can tell you. We had so many competitors for this award, and the top 2 academic students of this graduating class are Simran Kaur Padda and Satkar Singh Khangura.
Okay, Simran Kaur, the youngest of the three Padda family graduates from Khalsa Secondary. Simran is a humble, intelligent, and hardworking student who works quietly behind the scenes to make things happen. On top of her academics, she is kind, she is considerate, and she is beloved by her friends. The sky is absolutely not the limit for this outstanding young lady. Congratulations, Simran Kaur, on your academic success. And my friend Satkar Singh Kangura is a fantastic young man who is not only intelligent, he is a great teammate and coach. I don't think he wrote this himself. Mr. Muddo will miss his absolutely hilarious comebacks, his camaraderie with his peers and staff, and his philosophically inspiring insights in any subject area. His personality is wonderfully eccentric. Satkar enjoys academic challenges and has a high IQ. He can accomplish anything he puts his mind to through his drive and passion for life. Congratulations, Satkar Singh, on your academic success.
Yeah. Bole so nihal. Wahid.
Careful. Could I please call up Mrs. Malik and Hardeep Singh? Is Jaspreet Singh here? If I could call him up to the stage too for the next award, please. Okay, maybe not here. All right. The next award is the Bhai Rabdaman Singh Malik Seva Award. It will be 3 years on July 14th since our head Sevadar, Mr. Rabdaman Singh Malik, left this world. His life's work brought life to the vision that Bhai Jeevan Singh Ji had, a school where Sikh children would attend, practice Sikhi freely, and learn Sikh values while also flourishing in academic, sports, and other interests. The school was to be accessible to all. Today, Khalsa Schools has over 3,600 students enrolled from daycare to grade 12 across 4 campuses in the Lower Mainland. Mr. Malik's life consisted of seva. As soon as he met Bhai Jeevan Singh Ji, his life changed. He volunteered his time and resources, pouring his love and passion for education and Sikhi into these schools. Mr. Malik could be seen at all of our school events with a joyful look on his face. He always stood in the back, was quiet and observed, and left because soon after he would have another meeting. He had many things to do. He was so very proud of the accomplishments of our students and so thankful to the staff who helped students achieve their successes. The criteria for this award is a student who is a tireless sevadar. This student takes initiative and connects with staff on new ideas for the school. The Sevadar Awards recognizes a student who always thinks of ways to contribute to the school, participates in extracurriculars at other campuses, and is passionate about the school. There are 2 deserving recipients of this award this year. I couldn't choose. They will be receiving $500 each, sponsored by Mrs. Raminder Kaur Malik and family. And this award goes to Charan Kamal Singh Sra and Todmeet Kaur Behal.
I'll tell you a little bit about Charan Kamal Singh, a fantastic young man and a Sevadar through and through. Every day, without being asked, he partakes in Gurdwara Seva. His main duty is serving Deg? Am I pronouncing that right? Okay, I'm getting better. He fulfills this duty without being asked. On Gurpurab days, during Gurmukh camps at our elementary school, he is always helping set up and take down events and everything. Charan Kamal Singh just shows up. He doesn't need to be told what to do. He lightens the load for those around him. And he is such a humble young man. And he is just there to do seva. He never asks for anything in return. Ms. Malik specifically wants to recognize Charan Kamal Singh for his persistence, dedication, and determination. He does not only do that, he doesn't just do this for the school, he does it for his community. He does a lot of volunteering in the community. He comes from a long line of Sevadars in his family, and his presence at all of our events and around our hallways will be missed. Congratulations, Jungle.
I just want to say a few words about Todmeet. There's no one quite like Todmeet. Todmeet's presence is unique. She's always coming up with new ideas for Seva she can do for the school. There's not one person in the school who doesn't know how passionate she is about Seva. She works so hard to make Khalsa School a better place to be. Her participation in Seva and Gurmat camps, her desire to do Kirtan Seva, and her desire to commemorate our Shaheeds through different events. A recent example is that we are holding a panel discussion to commemorate 1984. It was Todmeet's idea. She came to us with a proposal, issued the invites, talked to the speakers, liaised with the administration to organize logistics, and has been seeing the whole event through. I did nothing. None of the other administrators did either. Prachar is Seva, and through her Prachar and Kirtan and through the events she facilitates, her Seva is appreciated. Thank you, Todmeet Kaur. For the next award, I'm going to call up Gyani Kalvinder Singh Ji and Dr. Jasveer Kaur. It is the Paisa Pai Jeevan Singh Award. And they will tell you about this award. No, do not help her. She'll kill you. You're saying everything. Okay. Thank you.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. So congratulations our graduates. You did hard work, and for your success, for your achievement, we will do ardas for your future, for your happiness. Parents, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਫੈਸਲਾ ਲਿਆ ਆਪਣੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਸਕੂਲ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾ ਕੇ. ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਇੱਕ ਡੈਲੀਗੇਟ ਆਇਆ ਸੀ ਸ਼੍ਰੋਮਣੀ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਾ ਪ੍ਰਬੰਧਕ ਕਮੇਟੀ ਦਾ ਅਤੇ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਾ ਪ੍ਰਬੰਧਕ ਕਮੇਟੀ ਦਾ. ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੀਆਂ ਕਲਾਸਾਂ ਦਿਖਾ ਲਈਆਂ ਔਰ ਉਹ ਇਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਦਿਲੋਂ ਮੰਨ ਕੇ ਗਏ ਸੀਗੇ ਕਿ ਕਾਸ਼ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਐਡੀਆਂ ਵੱਡੀਆਂ ਆਰਗੇਨਾਈਜੇਸ਼ਨ ਸਿੱਖ ਆਰਗੇਨਾਈਜੇਸ਼ਨਸ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ ਆ, ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਇੰਪਲੀਮੈਂਟ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਸਕੂਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਇੰਡੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਸਕੂਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ. ਅਤੇ ਇਹ ਬੜੇ ਪ੍ਰਾਊਡ ਵਾਲੀ ਗੱਲ ਸੀਗੀ ਕਿ ਇਸ ਸਕੂਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨਾਲ ਲਈ ਆ. ਇਹ ਇਕੱਲਾ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਐਕਡੈਮਿਕ ਅਚੀਵਮੈਂਟ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ, ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਸਪਿਰਿਚੁਅਲ ਗਰੋਥ ਵੀ, ਇਹ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਪਿਰਿਚੁਅਲੀ ਵੀ ਕੁਛ ਨਾ ਕੁਛ ਗੇਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਆ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਸਕੂਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ. ਸੋ ਭਾਈ ਜੀਵਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ, ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਭੈਣ ਜੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਮੈਂਸ਼ਨ ਕੀਤਾ, ਭਾਈ ਜੀਵਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਹੈਡ ਵਿਜ਼ਨ ਐਂਡ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਟਰੈਵਲਡ ਅਰਾਊਂਡ ਦਾ ਵਰਲਡ ਬਟ ਹੀ ਕੁਡਨਟ ਫਾਈਂਡ ਐਨੀ ਟੀਮ. ਜਦੋਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਆਏ ਆ ਅਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਮਿਸਟਰ ਮਰਗ ਅਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਾਥੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਟੀਮ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ ਇਹ ਵਰਕ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ. ਦੈਨ ਦੇ ਸਟਾਰਟਡ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਸਕੂਲ ਅਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਉਹ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤੀ ਹੈ ਇੱਥੇ. ਸੋ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਮਾਣ ਮਹਿਸੂਸ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਆ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆ ਉਹ ਇਸ ਮੁਕਾਮ ਤੱਕ ਪਹੁੰਚੇ ਆ. ਸੋ ਪੁੱਤਰ ਜੀ, this is my humble request to all you. Please do not forget Guru Nanak Dev Ji's principles. ਨਾਮ ਜਪਣਾ, ਵੜ ਛਕਣਾ, ਕਿਰਤ ਕਰਨੀ. So minimum 3 hours, at least 3 hours. Spend 3 hours in a week for community service, for community seva. Then you will get everything. ਗੁਰੂ ਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੀ ਕੋਈ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਲੁਕੋ ਲੈਣਗੇ. ਅਤੇ ਇਹ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਘਰ ਬੈਠੇ ਵੀ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ, ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰੇ 'ਚ ਕੋਈ ਆਰਟੀਕਲ ਲਿਖ ਕੇ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ, ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ. ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਘੱਟੋ ਘੱਟ 3 ਘੰਟੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆ ਹਫ਼ਤੇ ਦੇ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਆਪਣੀ ਕੌਮ ਲਈ, ਦਿਓ, ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਖੁਸ਼ ਹੋਣਗੇ। ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਜੀ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
The criteria for this award.
Sorry, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬਸ਼ਮਾਨ।
No, you're good. You're good.
ਮੈਂ ਭਾਈ ਜੀਵਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਬਾਰੇ ਥੋੜ੍ਹਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ ਭਾਈ ਜੀਵਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਅਵਾਰਡ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਅਤੇ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦਾ ਮਾਣ ਮਹਿਸੂਸ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਆ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਜੀਵਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਨਿਮਰਤਾ ਸੀ ਔਰ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲੇ ਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਇੱਕ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਸੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਕੋਲ। ਇੱਕ ਸੀਗਾ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਸੁਣਾ ਦਿਓ। ਇੱਕ ਉਹ ਸੀਗੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਆ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਵੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਆ, ਉਹ ਸੀਗੀ ਅਰਦਾਸ। ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਸੀ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵੀ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਸੀ ਉਹਦੀ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ। ਆਪਾਂ ਵੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਕਰਨੀ ਆ, ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਅਸੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੀ ਰਹੀਦਾ ਆ। ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰੇ ਦਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਆ ਸਾਡੀ ਇਹ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਇਹ ਪੰਥ ਦੇ ਵਾਰਸ ਆ, ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇ ਵਾਰਸ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪੰਥ ਨੂੰ ਤੋੜਨਾ ਜੀ। ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ।
As we just heard, the award is dedicated to a student who's committed to Sikhi, who inspires others to love Sikhi, who is humble, and most importantly, constantly looks to better themselves through Sikhi and better their community. We have one student receiving the award this year. The award for this year goes to Brahmjot Singh Malik. Don't go too far, Brahmjot, because now it's time for us to present our valedictorian for the grade 12 graduating class. So when we pick our valedictorian, we pick someone who is a support for others in the graduating class, someone who contributes to the school community when no one is looking, someone who is well-rounded, contributes to athletic programs, community programs, extracurriculars, someone who holds strong Sikh values, is academically strong, and who is a leader. Most of all, it's someone who is and has always been proud to be a Khalsa Lion. So it is my honor and privilege to present to you this year's graduating class valedictorian, Mr. Brahmjot Singh Malik. So I have had the pleasure, privilege, and occasional despondency of working with Brahmjot over the past 3 years in courses like philosophy, AP World History, and at Model UN conferences, where he won numerous awards and commendations and was our senior head delegate. So a lot of you know Brahmjot, but how well do you really know Brahmjot? Sorry. For instance, did you know that Brahmjot has read and can quote directly from Plato, Aristotle, and Karl Marx? Now, there's a special place in this history and philosophy teacher's heart for any student who can critically champion the need for a progressive income tax while rocking a Marx-like beard to match. And did you know that Brahmjot is a Gatka superstar, as Mr. Singh himself has noted on many occasions, and on those grad stars out front? He has been a mainstay on the Khalsa team for the past 7 years. His dedication to his academics and his community are matched and indeed superseded by his dedication to Sikhi. And did you know that Brahmjot is an absolute connoisseur of dad jokes? He loves them. He's shaking his head, but he does, trust me. He pretends to be put off by them, but secretly he's been putting together his own stash of dad jokes. I'll give you one, actually, one he shared with me. So during my calculus test, I had to sit between identical twins. It was really hard for me to differentiate between them. Yeah, no, it's good, it's good. It's good. So, for all those reasons and more, it is my pleasure to present Brumjot as your valedictorian. He is a worthy and laudable valedictorian for the graduating class of 2025. He has a deep well of critical thought. He is deeply devoted to his faith and to his community. He has just a profound desire to learn and to grow. You know, these are the hallmarks of what makes a Khalsa Lion. So, without further ado, it is my honor to introduce to you the valedictorian of the 2025 grad class, my friend, philosopher, son, brother, friend, and lead financier of the Shadow Wizard Money Gang, Mr. Brumjot Singh Malik. Congratulations, sir. Kill it. Make sure the mic is on. Press the button. Make sure it's green. Sorry, I should have done this before. Hang on, folks. Where is it? Oh, it's right there.
Okay. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Students, teachers, staff, and graduates, my name is Brumjot Singh Malik. Some of you may hear my last name and think to yourselves, another Malik. I assure you, do not worry, I am much more interesting than the other Malik who has been rambling on from behind this podium. I'm honored to be up here, but today is about these 95 graduates. I'm proud to announce that this is the Khalsa Secondary School graduating class of 2025. After 5 years of early mornings, late submissions, chem tests, gurpurabs, academic achievements, playground basketball games, you name it, we have finally arrived at this moment. We are all sitting here today to appreciate the hard work and talent of these fine individuals sitting right over here. This journey through our secondary school experience began during a particularly challenging time, the COVID-19 pandemic. I remember coming in on grade 8 orientation day, and it was one of the scariest days of my life. Rows upon rows of students were lined up on the concrete outside in the early morning September cold. To be quite honest, it felt as though we were lining up outside a correctional facility. Blended and online learning in grade 8 meant that some of us hadn't even seen what the rest of our classmates looked like, and the relationships took time to develop. Some of us were still adjusting from the lockdown we experienced in grade 7. We were still required to wear masks every moment of every day until halfway through grade 9. Everyone was socially distancing, and the school schedule consisted of 2 long blocks every single day for 10 weeks at a time. Needless to say, it was a strange time to be entering this strange new world, but months passed, and the pandemic that had come on suddenly left us in a blur. We had entered it in elementary school and left it in high school. Still, we bumbled and stumbled our way into routine and came to embrace our weird little high school experience. We have seen teachers come and go, leaving fond memories of eventful semesters and unforgettable classes, if they made it that far. Many of us remember Mr. Raphael, an impossible marker but charismatic humanities teacher. We all know Mr. Mossy, no comment on that. Or maybe we still spend our time appreciating Miss Crow and her witty banter. There's, of course, the most charismatic teacher, Mr. McDonald, who proved to me that gingers do, in fact, have souls. Every student who has ever had him explicitly remembers his habit of smacking his ruler on the table every time a student said something he liked or agreed with, academic or otherwise. I am proud to have heard that ruler hit the table many times. Mr. Dilraj Singh is one of the most chill and knowledgeable Katha and Gurdwara teachers that I have ever had. No matter what comes to mind, everyone has fond memories of our past and present teachers, and hopefully a few smiles to show for it. The same goes for the many students we have spent time with. Enthusiastic characters like Mr. Pavan Gill or Ekner Samra, whom we all have to thank for leading the planning of some of our many grad events this year. Kushdeep Sarao, Hargar Sohota, and Satkar Kangura are some of our top minds graduating today. Their excellence in academics is widely known, although Hargar and I have found out that for some reason, even with all of those AP Physics and honors math classes, it is still a pain to count and manage SLT and grad council money. Leaders at the SLT, like Sharnveer Bajo and Mandeep Kaur, were fantastic at organizing school events and dedicating their time to the school this year. I think Sharnveer enjoyed skipping many of his Punjabi classes this year to go do important work of sourcing water guns and diagramming squid games. Jokes aside, these students have displayed excellence across the board, and their hard work has allowed us to enjoy and embrace our 12th grade year. These last few years have been some of the most memorable years of mine and these graduates' lives. Finally, after years of childhood and adolescence, we 95 students become adults. As we enter post-secondary education and jobs, we begin a new journey into self-sufficiency and adulthood. For some of us, that means caffeinated early mornings at UBC Vancouver or on Burnaby Mountain. For some, that means prayers. For others, that means early mornings at the shop, making the big bucks from day one. For some, well, let's just hope that there are no more badminton games and torn ACLs. Jasarian has had his fair share of experience with those. I would also like to note that we are entering the world at an interesting time, and not just because Pratham Gill is now legally permitted to drive. The 21st century is now 25 years old, and as the century is a quarter finished, we enter the rest of it as adults. We have seen TikTok trends, Marvel movies, and internet memes. The new millennium has been a strange and eventful trip thus far, and we look back on it with curiosity. At the N95 masks and toilet paper shortages, the Aritzia sweatpants and ice bucket challenges, we grew up in a world where people made millions of dollars playing Fortnite on Twitch streams. Imagine if Ninja had a low taper fade. Who knows what craziness the next 25 years might bring? AI taking over the world, increasing globalization, shrinking borders and distance. Maybe someone will even actually hire Ramit Gill for an adult job. One can only hope. I would like to thank my many teachers and friends who have helped me along the way in my high school career. As I mentioned before, Mr. McDonald, our humanities teacher, is possibly one of the best teachers I've ever had the opportunity to learn from, although his dad jokes are the stuff of cringy nightmares. Mr. Morwood, our math teacher, definitely has the most passion for a subject I've ever seen a teacher display. He is always dedicating his time to a new math competition or spending time after school to let students retake tests. His love for math and dedication to teaching are beyond anything I've seen before, as he can tell me exactly what I should know at my grade level and progress within the semester. Ms. Zamuda, a hilarious but firm character in the hallways and her classes, has made many a student crack up with laughter, but also cower in fear with a simple sideways glance. As for my friends, some of them have already attended this stage before, some have yet to experience the joy of graduation day, but for the ones sitting here today, I salute you. These are some fine young men and women with whom I have attended classes, played sports, had fun on field trips, and have shared countless other experiences. Whether it was the informal lunchtime football season many of the boys had outside on the field this year, or the senior assassin game that stretched on for months, each and every one of us has had a memory we will forever cherish. There is no limit to the gratitude I and many graduates have for Ms. Kelly and Mr. Gulati, our two vice principals at this school. Their breathless banter, uniform checks, and eager reminders of grad requirements are probably the only reason half of us are sitting here today. And I guess some students graduating here today would maybe like to thank our principal, Ms. Malik. We hope we gave you a few smiles to go along with the chaos. 5 years together is probably enough. All jokes aside, there is nothing that we could accomplish without the front office and the care and support of Ms. Harpreet Kaur, Mrs. Kang, our counselor, Ms. Virach, the countless support staff, hallway monitors, bus drivers, EAs, and parking attendants who make this school a lively, wonderful place to learn. They've guided, cared for us, and given us a place to call home for these past 5 years, and we're grateful. Although we have hit one serious milestone this year. 30 years ago, in 1995, Sikh human rights activist Shaheed Bhai Jaswant Singh Khalsa was assassinated. Bhai Jaswant Singh Khalsa was a figure who stood for the rights of Sikhs in Punjab during the 1980s and 1990s and uncovered the undocumented killings of 25,000 Sikhs in Punjab during this period. He was a figure who shone like a bright lamp in a dark forest, a single candle emitting light in a time of darkness. In April 1995, he revealed his findings in a speech in Ontario just months before he was killed. Bhai Jaswant Singh was not only a source of light during that time, but he was also an example of how educated Sikhs like us should be today. He used his journalistic skills and ability to do a great service not only to the Sikh community, but to the world. Finally, if there's one thing I could leave with this crowd today, it would be this. It is believed that the Greek philosopher Socrates once said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." Life without critical thought, without reflection, without thought about its very existence is not a life worth living. Fortunately, we've been given the tools and the experience to do just that, to think and examine the world around us. And hopefully, if we're lucky, we'll find another place to call our own. No matter what happens, though, we'll always call this place home. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, I made it through that and I only cried once. Fantastic. It has been a pleasure to be the MC for this event and to get to celebrate these wonderful graduates. I am going to hand it over to Ms. Mullick because we're almost done and she's got some closing remarks here before we can all go out into the sun.
I'm not going to be long. Thank you so much to Daniel for doing a wonderful job emceeing today. It wouldn't be the same without you. I think his dad jokes have been referenced a lot. And I think every boy sitting outside of Miss Morwood's room on a bench in the morning would agree that his jokes only make him laugh. But despite his jokes, he did a pretty terrific job. I also want to thank our staff who worked so hard to make this day special for our families, to our facilities and IT staff who've been working long hours for this event, and to our KSS Seva Committee students and Khalsa Care students who have put in time and effort for their peers who are graduating today. And now, to the graduates. I always say that high school is a hard place to be. People are surprised when they hear me say this because they expect me to sell it as this wonderful place where everyone should want to be. It's not. There's days full of drama, people making poor choices, tears, sometimes mine, uniform mishaps, embarrassing moments, student dealing with losses of family members or sick family members, friendship breakdowns, and so many other things that cause angst and sometimes make students feel like it's the end of the world. I want our grads to know that we know this. We know how hard it is on some days. I think it's important that we acknowledge this, even on days that we're celebrating. It's important because many who are not in high school, day in and day out, do not realize the challenges that some of these graduates have faced to get here today. I wouldn't want to be in high school today. Information comes at you faster than you can process. Bad news is readily available at our fingertips. There's so much pressure from online sources to be a certain way, to look a certain way, and to feel a certain way. If you make a mistake, there's a very good chance that everyone will find out, not just the 10 people around you, like when I was growing up. This is all magnified times 100 when you're a teenager trying not to be noticed. To our graduating class of 2025, I have one request today, that you take this with you. Dare to be different. I know you have spent the last 5 years especially, sometimes just trying not to be noticed, not speaking up because you don't want it to be turned against you in any way, looking a certain way, wearing certain clothes so though no one will say anything. I'm not saying don't wear Aritzia sweats, I like them too. But in this next phase of your life, you get to choose who you surround yourself with. We don't make your schedules anymore. You get to choose who you want to be. So dare to discover who you can be, not what others make you out to be. No one can define you. Dare to stand up for others. Dare to speak up. Dare to be empathetic. Dare to serve others when no one else will. And dare to be the driving force that changes the community around you. If each one of you does this when you leave here, imagine the impact. This is how we change the world, not through grand actions, but through everyday small actions. When you return to visit us, and I hope you will, I want to hear about your successes and grades and work, but I really want to hear what you did for others. I want to celebrate your seva, your service, and your compassion on the stage, like we started the ceremony today with some of our alumni. You have a responsibility to make your community better. Take it seriously. To our parent community, Khalsa School and you, we raise these children together into the young adults that they are today. Appa inna nu paaliya. We told them about the humility of Bhai Laina ji. We told them about the empathy of Bhai Kanhaiya ji. We told them about the seva of Mata Kivi ji and the courage of Bhai Jaswant Singh Khalra. मैं पेरेंट्स ਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਆਏ ਸੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਗ੍ਰੇਡ 8 ਵਿੱਚ ਸੀ ਮੈਂ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀ and I'll say it again, every action, ਆਪਣਾ ਹਰ ਇੱਕ action ਇਹ observe ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, they're learning from it. How we talk in our family, how we speak about others when they're not around, and how we serve our community. ਜੋ ਆਪਾਂ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਇਹ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਆ. They don't need you to feed them. ਹੁਣ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੋੜ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਖਾਣਾ ਬਣਾ ਕੇ ਦਿਓ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਰਾਈਡ ਦਿਓ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਤਿਆਰ ਕਰੋ. But they still need you to be role models, and they need you as friends to counsel them and guide them. Khalsa School is a family. This will always be your home. We are not leaving your side. And when you're ready and have a bit of a break, come see us, visit us, and give back through your seva. And now, for one final time, everyone, some jakaras and a round of applause for the graduating class of 2025. Congratulations. This concludes our ceremony. ਮੇਰੀਆਂ ਥੋੜ੍ਹੀਆਂ ਜਿਹੀਆਂ ਬੇਨਤੀਆਂ ਆ. Grads, we talked about this, if you don't remember, because it's been a long 3 hours. We're going to come onto the stage, okay? We're going to hand out, sorry, they've already done it. Perfect. So we're going to come out to the stage.
Let's do the cake cutting first.
Okay, we're going to do the cake cutting. The cake's going to be taken outside, all right? Then we'll do your cap toss, parents. Baar food hai gaya. Bachyan nu milo. There's photo booth outside. Some of the parents paid. Some of the students are already ready to go. There's food. Meet our teachers. Thank our staff. Thank you so much. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa. Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Okay.